Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, 100% RC, Professor Damian Flowers, and Tyler Wright.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Voice of Fan Sportscast. I'm your host, Ben Swift Reynolds. We have Taylor Gatwood, 100% RC, and Professor Professor Flowers with us tonight. What's up, gentlemen?
It's good.
What's up?
Nothing much, man. How was y'all day today?
Nobody likes a Monday.
Yeah, it was hot.
It was weird though. It wasn't that. It was weird. The wind was blowing today. It wasn't hot as it usually be. It was 94 degrees, but there was a nice breeze going. So it wasn't too bad for me, man.
Like it was hot up this way. No breeze.
No breeze. Man, that's tough. That's T Wright say. That's tough. All right. So we're going to jump right into our top 10 running back rankings. We're going to do the news and show notes after, but we're going to just dive right into the top 10 running back. As y'all know, the running back is being devalued. They had a running back meeting. Can y'all believe that? The NFL players had a running back meeting. I think it was Eckler. Huh?
It should have been more than running backs. It should have been everybody in the player union.
Yeah. It was Eckler, Najee Harris, JT, of course, Barkley, and some other top names. I think Christian McCaffrey was there, I believe.
I'm quite sure he was.
Yeah.
McCaffrey should be paid like more than a running back, anyways, because he does
it all.
Running back.
Exactly. So now they're talking about that the running back should go on strike. I'm like, man, NFL dirty. They're gonna find some other running backs to come fill in the spot. Just like I think the Giants picked up what's his name? James Robinson. They picked up James Robinson. So they showing like Barkley, hey bro, hey, you want to play the games? We're bringing in a running back who signed a 1-year contract, basically making no money coming in to play for you. So
good luck with that.
Exactly.
Man, y'all ain't like James Robinson's a screw.
He wasn't
Saquon a screw. So what's your point?
He won his rookie year, but he's been hurt a lot.
We go with the bullshit. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm not saying he was screwed, but man, come on. How much they off Flowers? About a couple million, $2-3 million from.
We really don't know, but that's hearsay.
Okay.
The hearsay is they was off around $2 million, but neither one has said really what that number is. So,
if it's really about $2 million, bro, you can make that up in endorsements and on the back end.
No. I don't think it even has to do with the money. I think it has to do with I think he's trying to make a stand for running backs.
Got to.
You can't make a stand being hurt though. So he literally standing on one leg right now. So,
we need to take a time machine back about 6 years ago and make Le'Veon Bell sign his franchise tenders, and so we wouldn't have this problem.
Right, Le'Veon, he coming out. You see what he said? He came out with regrets. He apologized to the Steelers Nation. He apologized to fans. He said he made a bad mistake, a bad decision. He should have never left the Steelers and all that. So
when he was trying to get the tag, it was around $15 million, I think.
Right.
Man, the Steelers had a squad on offense until a couple of their players just decided they were going to go crazy.
AB went AWOL, then here come Le'Veon falling right behind AB.
Remember,
Le'Veon just thought he had leverage.
I think it's Martavis Bryant or Latavius or whatever. They had a receiver.
Martavis Bryant.
Yeah,
he was good too. Yeah, they had a squad.
Right. Whatever happened to Martavis Bryant?
Trouble.
It's a bad apple.
Jeez, man. They were talking about he put him better than AB.
No, you can't say that.
How about all that? But
yeah,
at the time he was.
They're just talking about his potential. Like he had potential to be better than AB. Like that's how much of a stud he was. So, all right, we're gonna dive into our top 10 running backs. I guess we'll do it like last time. I'll start off, then we go Gatwood, the Flowers, and RC. So at my number 1 running back spot, I have Nick Chubb. I mean, he's just been doing it more consistent than anybody. When the Browns didn't have anything, he literally carries the team on his back consistently. So, I mean, Nick Chubb, automatically. That's what I feel.
So this is the same as last rankings. We're going into the next year. What we think?
Yeah, going into the season, Nick Chubb gonna pick up where he left off at, pretty much.
Yeah. I got McCaffrey. I think McCaffrey a full year in that offense. I think he's gonna have a big year this year.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. What about you, Flowers?
I got Chubb first. He's most consistent.
Most consistent. Barkley, you hear that? Most consistent. Right? Go ahead, RC.
I'm going Christmas McCaffrey.
Of course you're going Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah,
CMC.
I don't blame him.
I mean, I can't hate on CMC case just like Kamara. So he just been doing it just like Kamara was.
The backs I can line up anywhere. The weapon.
It's all about preference too. A lot of people like that traditional running back, like Chubb or Derrick Henry. Some people like the scat back, like McCaffrey. So it's just all about preference at that point. But we know those two guys are interchangeable. At number 2, I have Chris McCaffrey. He's solid. I can't. What do you say?
I got Chubb.
Okay. What about you, Flowers?
CMC.
I got Chubb. We just
see, look at that. It's all about preference. There we go. Yeah, that's how I felt. I was struggling with Chris McCaffrey at number 1. Like, yeah, Chubb, he really been overlooked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
First it was Derrick Henry. Everybody bragging on Derrick Henry, then everybody bragging on the Chris McCaffreys and Camaras. No, you never hear high praise from Chubb. Like, he just been quiet about it and just going about his business. So at number 3, this might surprise some people, but I feel like he gonna get back to his prominent self. I have JT, Jonathan Taylor, number 3.
Ooh.
That's why I was like that. Who you have, Gatwood?
I got Derrick Henry at 3. He's still one of the top backs in the game. He's consistent.
He's still kind of little. His game been dropping off something, like a little downfall for I think they try to trade him. I think. What do you say, RC?
He's the only thing they have. That's why it's
it's kind of like he's digressing a little bit. I think that's why Tennessee trying to get rid of him now before he falls off the cliff. They used him up pretty much. Like, he been toting the rock for him for a long time. So I think they'll try and get ahead of that curve where we see running backs drop off after a certain amount of time. So, I don't hate Derrick Henry, but 3, I don't know. What about you, Flowers?
It's contract here for my man JT. I'm putting Derrick Henry at 3.
Okay.
Just because of JT being hurt last year. So I'm just shunning him a little bit. He gonna have a great year this year, but I'm not gonna put him at number 3. I want to, but I'm not.
Again, y'all don't feel like Derrick Henry is like getting to that point where he might.
I said it
digress.
last year. I said last year that
Yeah.
he's starting to run him into the ground.
Well, he had a couple injuries last year that derailed him. So that might be writing on the wall for Dan Henry. What about you, RC?
I got surprise. Alvin Kamara. I just like the back that can do everything. I think in that offense, I mean, I cannot look at him and Jonathan Taylor. I struggle with them because them guys are home run hitters. So I'm gonna take the
Right.
home run hitter, and Kamara will be on that field this year with another running back that's gonna give him a break, and then you got a quarterback back there now. So I think he's gonna be fresh. I'm going Kamara.
I'm not gonna speak too much on that because Kamara, my boy, he can do it all. That's how I praise for Alvin Kamara at number 3. Number 4, I have Josh Jacobs, another underrated back. Don't get no love. He's in he's in literally hell in the Las Vegas organization.
Same
So
thing.
So the boy fighting for a contract. Now I'll say that they need to pay Josh Jacobs because of he haven't shown any signs of slowing down anywhere to hard. Well, I don't think he had any injuries. Off the top of my head,
He was solid last year. He was solid.
So go ahead, Gatwood.
I was gonna say I feel like there's some teams that need to pay the running back and some that don't. And I feel like the Giants and the Raiders needed to pay their running backs.
Most definitely.
Agreed.
So at 4, I got Saquon Barkley.
Respect it.
Yeah, how y'all can sit there with a straight face after he said Barkley at 4?
Easy.
It's simple.
No.
Because the first 3 that you listed, they are needed like Saquon. So what's the difference?
Yep. Take your heart out of it.
They're available. Take
your heart out of it. Saquon was available all last year.
Yeah.
Finally. And then he got a little hurt in the Giants game, didn't he? Everybody thought he tore his ACL.
Nobody is healthy through 17 weeks of NFL play. Nobody.
That's why I keep hearing from you.
Nobody is.
So,
nobody.
Barkley at 4 over Josh Jacobs, surprisingly. Josh Jacobs had a better year.
Ben, we can say the same thing about McCaffrey, though. You have McCaffrey, guy.
Yeah, stay hurt.
But he came back and still led the league.
Barkley had a crazy
year.
Barkley had a crazy year last year.
I don't see
49ers don't, but look, the 49ers don't need McCaffrey. The Giants need McCaffrey. Need Saquon. They need Saquon. 49ers don't need McCaffrey.
Okay, I hear
McCaffrey involved the 49ers offense.
Right.
So you think Barkley can do the same thing for the 49ers that McCaffrey is doing?
Put Saquon behind the 49ers. Oh my goodness.
that was exactly a cheat code.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
All jokes aside, Ben. Just visualize Saquon Barkley when he breaks a tackle. He's in open field running about 22 miles an hour. Who wants to hit him? Who wants to hit him?
The guy coach.
We had him in check. We had him in check.
Oh.
The only time he scored was that little pass catch. Marshawn didn't take him seriously.
And what happened?
He took him seriously. He just didn't get it.
Nah, he didn't take him seriously.
Yes,
he definitely did not take him seriously. I promise you that.
Well, you know what? If he didn't, he learned from now on. Now don't take him serious.
Hey, Marcus Williams didn't take Diggs seriously either.
No, swinging a miss. Swinging a miss.
He got paid. I still think he got paid. There's no way that you go blind for a tackle. Like, there's no way. Anyway, Flowers, who you have it for?
Jonathan Taylor. It's a contract year. He got a lot to prove this year. Hurt. Well, I ain't gonna say it was hurt. He was banged up last year. They shut him down early. Protecting him. So I want JT to come out and have a big year so he can get paid.
Right.
He deserves to get paid. The coach have the money to pay him. They better pay him.
You'll be pissed if y'all don't.
Because Anthony Richardson, we signed our draft class today. They got Anthony Richardson 4-year, $34 million contract. So there's plenty of money to pay Jonathan Taylor. You pay him. I don't think we're gonna have a problem.
Y'all should be in the chat on Instagram. I was talking to some other podcasters, and they were just like, "You don't pay skill players. You just don't."
No, that's they just going along with the rhetoric of what's going on today.
That's probably
That's how y'all feel about that.
You pay your best player. You pay your best players. Plain and simple.
Basketball gets the NBA gets what the NFL gets wrong. The NBA gets you correct. Like you got to pay your player, your skill player. You gotta pay your best player.
Well, I thought it was interesting that he thought like that. Me personally, if I ran an organization, I'm paying my guys, depending on if it ran back, like if they like show a history of being hurt. Like I don't want to go all in just because of the history. I'm just like, you're just gonna have to show it to me on your last year, and then we go from there.
Everybody gets hurt. We cannot sit up here and just single out running backs. Everybody gets hurt.
You know why running backs get singled out? Because they have a short life. They have a short shelf life.
People don't mind. You don't mind giving a running back 30 touches and wear them down, but you don't want to pay them. But you're using them.
I mean, yeah.
What's the difference? Hold on. What's the difference? Wait a minute. What's the difference in targeting a wideout 160 times and handling the ball? Come on now. But you will pay a wideout 25 to 30. Yes, they do. They still get beat up. Wideouts get hurt.
Not as much as running
back. They get hurt too, bro.
In today's NFL, the receivers
everybody gets hurt. Everybody gets hurt.
Everybody gets hurt, but the running back consistently is what they say is like a car crash. Every single time.
So low ball the running back and put his body in misery. Fault.
That's the game is played. You chose that position.
So you want these players to sacrifice their bodies and not compensate them. So you cool with it.
They millionaires. I mean, what?
Ben, listen to this. Check this out. None of us right here on this screen are being paid what we're worth right now.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm not saying these people not need to go to work. I know they're millionaires, but in a game like that, in a profession like that, running backs especially need to get whatever's owed to them because of their shelf life.
So would you pay Zeke? The whole Zeke situation. You see how I said back Dallas? When
they paid Zeke. They paid Zeke 2 years early. That's Jerry Jones' fault. They paid him 2 years too early. So
what's the difference between 2 years early and 2 years late?
Because he was griping. I mean, if Dak was due up, listen to that. Dak was due up. You gotta pay this person, that person, that person. You take care of you take care of the most important players first. Zeke held out. You remember he was in Mexico or somewhere.
Flowers.
He was in Mexico somewhere. He held out. He forced Jerry Jones' hand. Jerry Jones didn't have the scrotum, so goddamn sit there and let him goddamn Mexico. Excuse my language.
But as we see, the quarterback tie up the most money, so you cannot put that much money in the running back because of the revolving door.
Wait a minute. See, you giving these owners a cop out because they make $1 billion a year. Bump the salary cap.
But they got a cap.
Listen to me. Pay the quarterbacks separate from the cap so you can have money. Right?
Hey, well, you should be on that.
Right?
NFL,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Present that to them. I don't have no problem with that.
These are billionaires. These are billionaires. We are
not why they started
and let these owners short these running backs. I'm not about to do it.
Well, you know why they did is right because of stat teams. They create a whole free agency and cap limit, so you can't create a stat team.
You paying quarterbacks 50, 60 million. You paying quarterbacks $60 million now. You paying wideouts.
Which one you rather have?
I want somebody that's going. I want somebody
running back.
Quarterback. Okay, you're gonna pay quarterback if you got one. Cool, but still, a lot of these quarterbacks are not Patrick Mahomes. They are dependent on running game.
So Giants are the stupid ones for paying Daniel Jones instead of paying Saquon. I would pay Daniel Jones.
Saying that. We've been saying that.
But if I have a star quarterback and I got to pay a star running back, I don't know.
Wait.
I can show you that money.
Who else is the Giants paying? Please tell me who else is the Giants paying?
Giants, they just have nobody. But guess what?
That's my point right there.
Yeah, but that's the Giants though. I have a problem with Giants paying Daniel Jones instead of Barkley because that's backwards.
But listen, Let me interject.
Daniel Jones is not a star quarterback.
Let me interject just for a second. So
Mhm.
this is what the media does to us. They brainwash us and make us believe something has to go a certain way. Cooper Kupp got fed the ball so much in a year. He got ran in the ground, literally. He was injured.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cooper Kupp did not play
What happened to MT
Hold
though?
on.
Oh.
I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying. When you watched the Rams on that Super Bowl run, you knew Cooper Kupp was going to get the ball, did you not? Okay, what he do after he catches the ball? Yeah. Okay, somebody's hitting him. He's going through the same thing a running back does. They had him on the end around. He did a lot of stuff for the Rams, and he wind up getting injured and have Cooper Kupp being paid the high dollar. Has he been paid the high dollar, the big dollar, the big
Yep.
Got the quarterback need his connection. You
Okay,
can't
but
go
listen,
there.
there is no difference between
Oh no, I got it. Okay.
today's skilled players. All skilled players can touch the ball. They touch the ball. They line them up in the backfield. They line them up out wide. These guys
Yep.
line up in the wildcat. These guys are doing a lot. So my thing is this. This started with Todd McShay and Mel Kiper many years ago, and then also I grew up in the era where you did too. You remember seeing LaDainian Tomlinson and seeing Adrian Peterson and seeing all these Matt Forte, all these Frank Gore, all these guys play long many years. Marshawn Lynch,
Get
Fred
paid.
Jackson, like I'm
But you
talking
know
about.
what?
They were paying these guys. Fred Taylor.
Right.
They were paying these guys. These guys were every down backs. These guys did a
Paid.
lot. Marshall Falk. So why not
But
put them
y'all don't understand the evolution of the game. That
Ain't no
GM got
evolution.
smarter.
Ain't no evolution
Look,
of no game. It ain't no evolution.
GM got
The game
smarter,
is still the
guys.
same.
I mean, if you
The
can get
game is still
over,
the
if
same.
you can get over with something, will you not do it to benefit the
That's
team?
what people like me here
So-
for, because I don't like that shit. I don't.
So listen, I tell you what. So would you rather have Derek Carr or would you rather have, you know where I'm going, Alvin Kamara?
I'm Kamara.
Okay, so what?
Carr is not a.
Okay, you contradicting yourself.
But Alvin Kamara is a all pro.
You act like we saying pay all 32 backs $10 million a year.
I'm thinking like a businessman, not like a player, right? If I could bring in 2 running backs that can produce the same, why would I put all my money into one?
But how do you know if that's so? You cannot guarantee me that. You telling me right now you can bring in 2 running backs?
We see lightning and thunder.
Hold on,
all the time.
Wait, hold on. You mean you can tell me you can bring in 2 running backs right now that's gonna do
Saints
what Kamara
been doing it. Saints been doing it.
And have they been the same? What's the difference?
Yeah.
The
Yes,
Chiefs
go
are
look
the
at rushing. Yeah, we already finished in top 10 in rushing.
Listen
Go
to
look at our
me, man.
stats.
Listen to me.
The Chiefs are the only
Pierre
ones.
Thomas. Remember we had Pierre Thomas and Bale. We had 3 back.
No. That was back then. I'm talking about now. You got Kamara now.
And now
You
okay,
had Deuce
well, we
McAllister,
had Mark
Reggie
Ingram.
Bush, and Pierre Thomas then.
But
That's
who
fine.
was titled?
But you hold on,
Reggie
wait a
Bush?
minute now. Wait a minute now. You still were paying Deuce and Reggie Bush back then. The rookie
Not that
deals
much.
wasn't like they were now. He was
Deuce
making
on his
$50
back
million
end. Deuce on the
back
back end.
then on his first deal. But
Bush
Reggie
was
Bush
back
was
end.
getting paid $50 million in his first deal.
But okay, Bush was getting paid, but not like in today's game.
But they changed
But-
because they changed it. That's why.
I'm trying to tell you, but when you see running backs, isn't that in twos now? Is it not in twos now?
Wait.
They're running one
For the
successful
last
team
30,
there.
40, for the last 30 years I watched
The
football,
Jets.
I've seen running back by committee. The difference is a running back like your boy Kamara
Josh
is different
Jacobs,
for somebody.
Brandon Jacobs, and Tiki.
Yeah.
Tiki was an all pro though. What do you? I mean, that's a bad comparison. There are
I'm just saying.
Look,
Did Brandon Jacobs push Tiki out the door?
Wait, because he was older. Edgerrin James had Dominic Rose. Okay, what's your point? What's your point?
Your point is, if the guy behind you can pick up the slack,
They
then why
no,
would
they
he pay
can't. If that guy can pick up the slack, he'd be starting.
Bro, listen.
he gonna be with the Giants. James Robinson is.
It's 2
Dude,
teams.
no, not James Robinson.
And they're gonna be 1-5 coming out the gate.
Look, it's 2 teams in history that's been able to do what you're talking about, Ben.
Chiefs.
It's whatever team Mike Shanahan and Kyle Shanahan coaching. They can put a running back there and get 1,000 yards. But the issue with that is, look how much better when you get a guy like McCaffrey in that offense, you don't have to sit there and wonder if this guy can do this or pray or some games I remember watching most of run and I'm like,
Yes,
I
it's
could tell
different.
that he was not gonna. You have to wait. It's all about potential. Why would I take the for sure thing over the potential? Like I'm gonna take the for
Exactly.
sure thing.
Because they try to save money.
Most
They see the
wait.
Russian. If the Russian attack don't die off, then what's the problem? Hold on, I got one question for you.
Mhm.
So what's the Chiefs' problem?
They got Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
They don't have no problem.
Exactly. So you
He's
take it,
generational.
I was
How
just
many
saying.
Patrick Mahomes are in the NFL? How
Josh
many
Giants
Patrick
Allen,
have Daniel
Mahomes are in
Jones.
the NFL?
The Giants have
Josh
Daniel
Allen
Jones.
need a run game. Josh Allen needs a
but
run
Josh
game,
Allen still carrying the team to the playoffs without a running game.
and they haven't
We're
won
trying to win a
nothing
Super
yet.
Bowl.
They need a run
They haven't
game.
won nothing yet. Let's get back.
As
on
great
track.
as Joe Burrow is with his wideouts, they still
Joe
handing it off to
Mixon.
Joe Mixon.
Whoa,
And
Joe
P.
Mixon
Ryan.
got benched for a little while. For I can't remember
P.
the
Ryan.
guy's name.
P. Ryan.
P. Ryan.
Let me say
There
one
was
thing.
another guy. It was another guy before
Go ahead,
P.
Mike.
Ryan that took over for Joe Mixon. Cause I don't know. They just start putting Joe Mixon in the doghouse for some reason.
Look, if we're going to talk about running backs, we can't act like the receivers don't fall off a cliff after 31, 32 either.
Yes.
But their careers are
Debo got
longer.
paid. Debo got paid last year and did
Okay,
nothing.
perfect example. We seeing receivers doing what running backs do.
No.
Okay, so
Debo
you don't
is
have a
running
problem with
back.
a wideout requesting running back money because he carries the ball, but there's a problem when the running backs are saying, like McCaffrey, pay me like a wideout too because I do the same.
Yeah,
It's a big
Debo-
contradiction.
I mean, I don't
Debo is
have
a
no
running
problem
back.
with Chris McCaffrey. If you lead the league in catches and yards, I mean, I have no problem with asking for that much money.
I mean, Le'Veon Bell
They
had a
doing it
gripe.
both.
Le'Veon Bell had a gripe too. Now, I mean, I will
I
say
understand
that.
Le'Veon. Like I actually was on
No,
Le'Veon's side, but he was just going about it the wrong way. I mean, he was being consistent the whole time.
Well,
I mean,
Le'Veon
he wasn't being.
He had Ben, Antonio Brown.
Yeah,
Heath
that's what I'm saying.
Miller.
The money got tied up. So guess who's the odd man out? When your money get tied out, who was the odd man out? And it's usually running back. Cause they always say we can plug and play. I mean, I don't know when it started, but it must
we
have
had
started
Marlon
during.
Mack. We had Marlon Mack.
Marlon Mack. He was
Marlon Mack
good.
was good.
He was good.
You put JT in, damn. That Marlon Mack. Big difference, man. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
and Marlon Mack was very good, but he is not Jonathan Taylor.
He's not. I agree on that. But anyway, who you have it for, RC?
Jonathan Taylor. Come from the second running back. Wisconsin always put out good running backs. That guy is a real deal. So he's at number 4 for me.
It's gonna be interesting how everything play out with Josh Jacobs and Saquon. It's just I don't know. It's weird timing with training camp right up on us. Well, I think Saints went back today, actually. All right, number 5, I have Derrick Henry. King Henry. He gonna pass the torch on in a couple years. Either gonna be Chubb or JT. They're gonna take the torch as king, in my opinion. Who you have got with at 5?
I got Jonathan Taylor. I think they're going to run the ball a lot with Anthony Richardson, rookie quarterback, and like I didn't even know that, but like Flowers said, he's on a contract year, so I think he's going to have a big year.
Yeah, they probably gonna pull some Eagles type stuff on Flowers with Jalen and Miles Sanders.
I would be scared
Anthony
of the
Richardson.
RPO. I would be scared of that RPO
Yeah.
this year. That is gonna be scary.
That's why I think y'all gonna do a little bit of. Number 5, who you have, Flowers?
I got Josh Jacobs number 5. I can't leave him at the top 5 with especially last year and the year before that, man. He deserves to get paid. Shout out Josh Jacobs. Man, pay that man. But I got him at number
5. RC.
Another great running back from the running back Alabama. Josh Jacobs is proven, bowling ball. I think the biggest issue that Las Vegas is going to have is these guys take everything personal. So if he starts watching his Instagram or his Facebook of Raider stuff, that relationship gonna be in trouble. I don't think you can fix these guys. They uber sensitive. So pay the man.
That would happen to Saquon. Then he waste his social media accounts of
Pay
Giants.
Pay the man.
All right, number 6, I have Austin Eckler. I think he deserved to get some recognition of all the stuff he do for the Chargers. I mean, without him, I don't know what the Charger offense would look like. Like last year, it was kind of frustrating because I felt like they should run the ball with him more. Even though the stats said that they had a great rushing game, but I didn't see it. It just seemed like it came up at the wrong times in football games. But yeah, he does it both. One of them pass catching backs that RC like and Gatwood like.
Mm-hmm.
Who you have at 6, Gatwood?
I got Josh Jacobs. I think I don't know how he's going to play. I mean, I think he'll have a good year, but it's going to be that offense is going to be weird. I mean, they're going to run the ball a lot because I mean they got Garoppolo at quarterback, but I don't know. The Raiders don't got much going for them right now.
If Josh Jacobs fall to you in the fantasy, would you take him? If he had to be your RB1 this year, would you take him?
Yeah, he's a good running back.
All right, Flowers, who you have at 6?
Give me Eckler at 6. I think Eckler is special. Somebody up, man. We just naming all these running backs. They just don't want to pay.
Eckler, yeah, that's another guy. The Chargers, like, bro.
I'm quite sure just pay him. Like, and I know they got to pay Herbert and some other stuff, but
Mike Williams,
at least just give these
Williams.
running backs a boost. They got to pay Mike Williams, all this stuff. But my goodness,
you
can line Eckler up on the outside, but go ahead.
I was about to say, will y'all release Keenan Allen?
Yeah.
I would.
I would.
Well, I'd want to see how the rookie plays first.
Depending on how much he makes, I would wonder let me change that. Will he take a pay cut?
Right.
He can't stay healthy. So I feel like just like MT did, he restructured because he missed some time. I feel like Keenan Allen need to come back to the table and restructure.
Wait a minute. Did you say receivers can't stay healthy?
It's slim pickings, man. It's just slim pickings.
It's not.
Nah, it's not a lot of them, man.
I give you 5 guys that stay hurt in that football league that play receivers.
OBJ, you gonna say OBJ? You gonna say
Keenan Allen?
Keenan Allen
missing in action.
No, Michael Thomas is an exception. That's an asterisk by Michael Thomas.
What?
Because he's a Saint.
No, because his injury was mishandled by the staff.
Oh my God!
It was it not? It's not a lie. I just didn't.
He had some feeling in there too, did he? He had something in there too.
Sean Payton wanted him back immediately, and the staff they examined him. They gave him false diagnosis.
Oh my God!
That's led to more injuries.
Staff for.
We fired. Look, same film come from Milk and Stephanie fired, man. We
not wanting to play. He didn't want to play when Drew Brees went out and was about to retire. That dude was robbing y'all until he decided to play. Yeah, okay.
Man, come on, man. So you only got 2 receivers. Name your 3. Your last 3 that stay hurt.
Deebo Samuel stay hurt.
AJ Brown, y'all running him like a running back. That's why.
AJ Brown, up until last year, stayed hurt.
You make a point about that. See,
come on,
Mike Williams stayed hurt.
Cooper Kupp stayed hurt
once.
Okay,
wait, I got a good one.
Who?
Especially after they Super Bowl run, Julio Jones.
Oh, most definitely.
He deal with like. Nah,
what? After the Super Bowl, every year out for the season, toe, foot, toe.
Toe turf is terrible.
DeAndre Hopkins stay hurt.
He didn't stay hurt till later on in his career.
Okay, but listen.
T.Y. Hilton stayed hurt.
You asked me a question.
Late.
He was a 2-pick.
And you're talking about current receivers right now who stay injured. Like most of all those guys are injured, playing through injury. But the ones I named, like Deebo and AJ Brown, these guys are these are the marquee names. They'll stay hurt. Like you can even say this, man. And this is what I don't like about what they've done to the running back position, which is so unfair. Receivers touch the ball more than running backs now. Do they not?
Yep.
So who?
Yeah, you know why? Like y'all know how this game works. You don't want to wear your running backs out by giving them 30+ carries.
Okay, what number we on? 5 or 6?
Yes,
we on
6.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna keep my place of who I had at 6.
I'm just saying, like why they not getting that many touches? Why you think Kamara not getting 20 plus.
Flowers.
They try to keep them healthy and
Speaking,
fresh.
I was talking about
They're
Flowers.
workhorses. Perfect example. They are workhorses. They are your workhorse. I mean, you don't want to keep your workhorse injured. You need them healthy. You need them be able to prolong the seasons.
you're
Right?
gonna try to make this work. You're gonna try to fix this to your life.
I mean, you can't have your best horse down. So of course, that's why they were like,
Well, that's why you
AJ
got a
Brown.
53-man roster. That's why you carry 3 running backs. Don't
AJ Brown.
wear your guy out. But
AJ Brown had a healthy
and
season last year.
again, that's the Giants' fault for not getting a Super Bowl backup. I feel like every team needs a Super Bowl backup. We like the Jets with Breece Hall and Michael Carter. And you looked over at the Rams. They had Henderson. They had guy from Clinton. I don't know what his name was. Cam Akers. It makes sense to have 2 running backs.
Yeah, we ain't arguing that. But 6.
Yeah, go ahead with your 6.
This is tough, man. Eckler is my guy, but this is the thing about Eckler. He hadn't been producing as long as the other guys we named. He's not a highly touted guy out of college. He deserved definitely to get paid. He got it out the mud, and he worked himself into that position to be what he is. I swear I didn't expect him to be what he is. So definitely Austin Eckler needs to get paid. I mean, it's a business, man. We ain't playing for free.
I'm telling you.
I need to get y'all some shirts made. Yeah, advocating for running backs. How about that?
Right.
Okay, at number 7, I have Alvin Kamara. He was injured last year. I feel like he'll get back to his old self. He looked great doing mini camp. Yeah, mini camp. And he looked like his old self. So I feel like he's gonna get back to doing what he do. But I'm still gonna put him at 7 because he's in the top 10. It don't matter if you 2, 3, top 5. He's in the top 10. Kamara from being injured last year. So who you have at
I got Kamara at 7 as well. I'm a little bit worried about the suspension. I don't know if he's going to have it. Is he going to have it?
No. Yeah, he got the charges dropped.
Okay,
yeah.
Good.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. I knew it.
He paid the man off. He paid him off.
Man, I knew he was chasing ghosts.
They weren't chasing ghosts. He paid that man off so he wouldn't have to go to court.
Man, see, but they said, but Jeff Duncan of the Saints said they still don't give Kamara a pass from getting suspended by the NFL. So that's still up in the air by Goodell. They looked at what happened to Zeke. You remember that story of Zeke hitting that girl, but it came out to be false. But they still suspended him 6 games anyway.
Yeah,
he had a lot going on. Crap.
Yeah. So they think the same thing gonna happen to Kamara when he gonna get suspended 6 games anyway. So Flowers, you're 7.
Saquon.
Wait, hold on.
I ain't got to reiterate on it.
Hold on, I'm looking around like I'm looking at RC, I'm looking at Gatwood, like y'all just hear that?
Yeah, Saquon.
Okay.
Yeah, you just said top 10. It don't matter if it's 2, 3.
Yeah, I got him at 7 too. I got him at 7 too. He's
okay.
To me, he had a comeback year. He made me look good because I bragged on him. We all bragged on him for because you was ragging on him even when he was down and injured. But I think the thing about Saquon, since he was in college, man, just an elite talent. And I think he's when you're going up against, when you're lining up and you see the defense crowd in that box and you still make something out of nothing, you got to show love to that, man. I mean, everybody can't do that. Some people run and fall, but that guy, he don't have a Michael Thomas. He don't have a Debo Samuels or Brandon Ayuk or AJ Brown. Everybody looks good when you have tight ends and other skill players around you. But that guy makes it look easy with Darius Slayton out there and Richie James Jr., So pay that man at 7.
Isaiah Hodges. Don't forget about
you making the case.
Right. He's a
stud. No, he's all right for being a rookie. All right. At 8, I have Saquon Barkley. I didn't want to push him too far down. I had to slay him in somewhere, so I thought 8 would be perfect for him. I knew he had to get in the top 10 somewhere, so 8. That's where I have him.
No, you didn't have to put him in your
Wood.
top 10.
Yeah. Well,
I know. That's why I've been missing.
You didn't want to put him in there.
I mean, I gotta recognize real, right? So
Just making sure.
I gave him his recognition.
I ain't trying to hold up Gatwood. My bad.
yeah. I feel like a lot of these are interchangeable. Like we've been talking about, a lot of these guys are elite. I mean, just because they're lower down. But
Yeah.
I got Eckler at 8.
I ain't mad at it. What about you, Flowers?
AK, Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, it's outfit.
Hey, everything's
feel bad.
interchangeable.
I know I didn't feel bad for
Yeah,
Kamara because he
it
dealt
is.
with that injury and dealt with that sorry team last year.
Well, they didn't give it to him like
it
they were
held
supposed to.
back. Like it was so frustrating because they would not throw him the ball. I don't even know he had more than 40 catches. It was terrible. They didn't utilize him at all.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, RC, who you have at 8?
I got Najee Harris. I like Najee Harris. I think Najee Harris is another one of them guys that's overlooked. Ain't got a lot of great players out there playing in Pittsburgh. Like I said, when you start getting to the bottom, you get to the bottom, you can put anybody in there, and that's why I say, bro, you got to watch more than the Saints, bro. This gonna be your homework. This gonna be your homework, man. You need to watch more than the Saints play, man. You need to watch other running backs. Did you not see him against y'all last year?
Right. He didn't do much of nothing.
He did a lot. He had key
hold
in that game.
on.
Man, you took him in fantasy. That's why.
But,
You took him in fantasy, didn't you?
Answer this for me. You need to watch more than the Saints play.
Man, I watch more than the Saints.
No, you don't.
I sit down on my couch.
How many Chargers games did you watch last year?
A good bit, about 4 or 5 of them.
No, man, stop this. You're lying.
So what's up?
RC, Nigel about to lose his job. They were talking about he's too slow. He's not.
The offensive line
his
terrible.
Blurry.
Bro, we at the bottom.
Come on, man.
What number are we at? 8?
We're
at the bottom, dog.
8.
We're at the bottom. It gets real murky cloud at the bottom. You can put a number guy in that spot.
Joe Mixon.
Yeah,
I know we ain't finished our list yet. Y'all, I'm pretty sure somebody had Joe Mixon somewhere.
Go ahead.
But come on, man. Najee can't make your top 10. You better lose his job. That's why.
That's my list.
Come on, man. I mean, why can't I put my favorite when I watch them guys play? He another one catch the ball out the backfield.
They say he couldn't see a hole. They say his vision was
bad. That offensive line is terrible. They not making holes. He got to run for his life.
That's why you pay. That's why you get the running backs to make your offensive line better.
This what Najee Hole look like.
Come on, man.
Najee is special. I like Najee.
No, he's not. I don't know. Stay away from him.
Who you had at 8?
I had Barkley at 8. So
he was down too far. Yeah, he was down too far. Okay.
All right, number 9. I have Tony Pollard.
What's the difference between Tony Pollard and Najee Harris?
Better. He's quicker.
Golly. You ain't seen Tony Pollard play too many good games, man. Stop.
You put Najee Harris behind that Dallas line, you have a different
I don't
story.
know. He doing the same thing. Tony Pollard, that dude shoots out a cannon, man. Once he get going, he's gone. Did you see that Vikings game?
Yeah, you finna see. You finna
worst
see.
defense in the league.
Featured back.
Shoot.
You're about to be the featured back.
Yeah, we're gonna see can he do it again. But that dude, like I'm saying that because I doubted Tony Pollard. I'm like, I ain't worrying about no Tony Pollard. Now I just kept watching. I'm like, okay. Yeah, he might be something here. He might be something. I think I skipped on him in fantasy. I'm like, I ain't taking no Tony Pollard. Probably took Najee Harris instead of Tony. That's probably what happened. RC, he was averaging like 4 points in fantasy, man. Najee. I think I got him from Gatwood. I think
the whole story.
Something happened. I traded
don't tell the whole story, though,
for
man.
Tony Pollard.
Yes, that what happened. He screwed me.
Yeah, I traded
what
him Najee
happened.
for Tony Pollard.
That what happened. I remember something.
Fantasy
Man,
don't tell the
Najee was
whole story.
averaging 4 points a game. He couldn't even score a
Fantasy don't tell
touchdown.
the,
He couldn't score on the 1 yard line.
okay. Fantasy don't tell the whole
That was,
story, bro.
I knew it was
Yeah, it
something.
don't. It don't. It just
Gatwood screwed me. I gotta get Gatwood back. I gotta think of something. You knew what, man. You knew what you were doing.
you always act like you're the one who knows what you're doing with the GM trades, and I was like, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean,
I
then
don't
he
know.
try to rip you off. He'll try to trade you Adam Thielen for AJ Brown or something something stupid.
What it was, Ben thought he was getting production from the carries Najee get. Since Tony
Yeah,
was
that's
the
why I look at.
second
I look
running
at his
back.
carries. I look at his carries. I'm
Uh-huh.
like, man, they run the ball. So he at least get 2 touchdowns. Nope, can't get 1.
Tony Pollard averaged over 5 yards a carry behind that line.
I think Dak was missing too at that time. So, all right. 9. I have Tony Pollard. Got who you having 9?
I got Dalvin Cook. We still gotta show some respect to Dalvin.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed.
I'm not mad at that. I ain't thinking about Dalvin because I was looking at the teams and trying to rank them. Okay.
They're talking
Flowers,
about
who you
him.
have?
They're talking about him going to the Bills too, play with his brother.
Nah, yeah, that what Josh Allen needs. He needs
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Flowers, who you have at 9?
You mean Aaron Jones at 9 from the Green
Okay.
Bay Packers?
I'm mad at that.
Yeah, he don't get no respect at all.
None, bro.
You
None.
catch it and run it. Very durable, very serviceable. So I'm gonna give him some respect right here.
It was kind of funny how they try to push Corey. I said Corey Dillon. What's his first name?
AJ Dillon.
AJ Dillon. They try to push AJ Dillon in front of over him, and I was just like, wow, just cause AJ is bigger, stronger. I'm like, nah, they ain't getting Aaron Jones no respect. At one point, there was like rumors of moving him and stuff, and letting AJ Dillon become the primary back. So I never understood it.
Mm-hmm.
And what did AJ Dillon do last year?
Well, it was a money thing. They paid Aaron Jones, and then they're like, well, we don't want to pay him no more, so let's stick AJ Dillon in there.
You're right.
And then what you end up having Aaron Jones.
And AJ Dillon didn't do diddly squat. I mean, he had for a backup, he did okay.
He's a power runner, like straight ahead guy. You get short yardage guy.
Like
quite sure you can break a tackle. All right. Yeah. Well, Brandon Jacobs was something serious. I don't know if he's Brandon Jacobs.
Yeah, that's true. Brandon Jacobs was a different breed right there. Well, he like 6'4".
Converted defensive lineman. He was a defensive lineman at one time.
Defensive end.
Man, I could tell the Saints didn't want to tackle him one game. From Harvard didn't want no part of that. RC, who you have at 9?
I got it's tough. I'm taking Aaron Jones too. He disrespected. It's tough though because they interchangeable.
How y'all think Aaron Jones gonna do this year without Aaron Rodgers back there?
There was some games Aaron Rodgers wasn't back there. I mean, earlier in the year, he was back there. So, I mean,
I'm just asking, like, how you think you gonna do? You gonna
valuable, man.
Their numbers from last year?
Still a good offensive line, and then somebody like Jordan Love, Aaron Jones, right there. That could be his best friend. With the checkdowns and stuff.
I'm just kind of worried where they key in more on Aaron Jones than usual. Since Jordan Love, they gonna try to make Jordan Love throw the ball,
of course,
more than anything. That's my only concern. But I can see him getting a ton of carries and a ton of goal line work. So if they make it that far. All right, number 10, I have Lightning Hall, Breece Hall at number 10.
Interesting.
Interesting, very interesting.
When the first couple of games, he just looked like the best back in football with no quarterback to speak of, and he was hitting home runs type carries. So I feel like if he would play the whole season, he would have made the top 10 running backs.
Not true.
If I'm trying to tell you, his stock was going up the way he was getting on touchdowns and carrying that football. So I feel like I'm projecting him to pick off where he left and continue to rob the Jets. who you have at 10, Gatwood?
Well, you know I like catching backs, and I think my rising stud this year, I got Travis Etienne at 10.
Ooh, now we talking.
I like
Yeah,
Travis.
I have him
I
in
like his
fantasy.
game. I like his
I got him
game.
from RC. Yeah, I got him from RC. Thank you. No,
RC won, so I
even
mean
more guys like
it worked out for him.
yeah, he won a championship game, but still, thank you. We gonna make some more deals this year, right? RC.
That's what you get for thinking you were getting over on me, man. I knew what I was doing, man. I was just bringing up cap space, man. I knew what I was doing. Like I had to pay
Okay,
my
we'll free
money
up some
back.
more this year. We'll free up some more. We're gonna work some stuff out, right? We're gonna work some
Okay.
deals. All right. Who you have at 10? Flowers.
Man, Gatwood beat me to the punch, man. I was stuck between Pollard and ETN, and look, I just think ETN is a little more durable and is doing a little bit more with less. So I'm gonna go ETN.
Man, ETN, he came with my favorite bats last year.
And like what 5-6 yards per carry last year?
Mm-hmm.
Something crazy.
Dude, stud. Who you have RC to finish off the list?
Listen, Derrick Henry's on the back nine. Last year, seeing him play some, he didn't look like himself at times. Running and falling. That body is taking a beating. I see him. He may have a bounce back year, but this will be his last year being in the top 10. I think he's done. I think it ain't got nothing to do with what he's done. It's just, his body's taking a beating, and I think he's just comes along with playing that position for that long period of time. So salute to King Henry at 10. He's finishing at 10 with me.
Hey, he putting in like the king is dead.
Look, it can go either way, so I get it.
Bro, they keep drafting. They keep drafting quarterbacks that they keep trying to figure the quarterback position out, and then they're not drafting. They're not getting any skilled players. I think DeAndre Hopkins is even done. I think he's coming in just to get paid. I don't think he can really produce the way he once did. So let's see. I hope I'm wrong.
They said Tennessee where receivers die.
Yeah, Andre Johnson.
That's why AJ had to get out of there. AJ said, "Get me out of here, bro. Get me out of here."
Julio caught like a 40-yard bomb. I don't know what it was against. It was against. I don't know if it was against us or somebody, and I ain't see him for the rest of the year.
Was it the Patriots or Atlanta? It was against somebody. Yeah, he caught it. Somebody. He landed. It wasn't a touchdown. He was out. I think. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a touchdown, wasn't it? And,
no, I don't think it was a touchdown. I just think it was like a big catch, like 30, 40 yards a set. I think.
He weighed over to the sideline. He coming to you.
Yep.
And just get ready. All right, so y'all heard the news of Jordan Addison. He got pulled over going 140 and 55. Yes, we have video. I always get videos, man. All right, hold on. Let me put this down real quick.
The day you don't get videos, the world is Trump.
I don't find evidence now.
Cameras everywhere, man.
Got that right. All right, so let's watch it. That boy's zooming.
I know it's hard to skip the beat when he seen them lights.
I know. You know he did.
Though, right? Did y'all see the report today? Why he said
yes.
That? He said because you're taking his dog to the vet or something. His dog was sick.
Man.
At night.
Why ain't no mercy lights on?
Right, Flowers, right. So you a cop.
My bad, Jordan.
You a cop. You're like, man, off John Fast, I'm a dog, man. You about to die. Come on, man.
You know what? Ever since they came out, though, the hammer has been lifted up on him. For saying it was a medical emergency.
Yeah. What was it, Peter?
So where was he at?
He's in Minnesota. He was Minneapolis, St. Paul, somewhere in there.
Black people, black man, driving fast in Minnesota. You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
Y'all ever been to Minnesota?
This is the problem I have with this kid, man. This is the problem I have with this kid. Do you hear what type of car that was he was in?
Lambo.
So you're a rookie. You're a rookie, dog. You're a rookie. And He wasn't the first. He wasn't the first round draft pick, was he?
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
His
was.
first
Okay.
draft.
He went.
Okay.
He went 18 or 19, something like that.
Okay, but I'm sure Lamborghini money. You in over your head on that. But this is the issue I have with it. You know, I heard lady say this earlier about being accountable and stop always saying that someone needs help, mental health. Maybe he's crazy. No, ain't nothing. These people are unaccountable people. These folks don't understand their consequences for their actions. Like, how long was the cop behind you, bro? Like, the cop is right behind you for a while, wasn't he? In the video, at
Yeah,
least for
it would
5
look like
seconds. Dude, you're
Mhm.
not gonna slow up. You're gonna keep playing. Listen, they just. I mean, money make you more of what you already are. So I hope the kid
You
understands. Like, it's Minnesota, bro. It's Minnesota.
come on, 155 for a
Mhm.
dog, even for a dog, 155. I seen people have mercies, and I never seen somebody draw that
But
fast, huh?
I think they saying the dog wasn't with him. I think they were saying he was trying to get home to the dog.
Going,
Nah.
oh man,
That's even worse.
If,
That's even
if
worse.
I'm not mistaken,
Has
if I'm not mistaken,
anybody
I
on this
think he said he was
panel
trying to get
ever
home to
went?
it.
Has anybody on this panel ever went 100 miles in a 45?
No,
Speed
55.
limit is
ain't no
45.
way.
No.
How are you driving
No.
that fast, bro? And I mean, everybody you driving by is going super slow compared to what you doing. Like, it's just stupid, man. Just stupidity, man. Just it irks me because it's unnecessary. Like,
Yeah, really,
Yeah.
it would. Like he couldn't make a phone call. I'm pretty sure they got people that over the
Oh yeah.
house or doing other stuff that somebody couldn't go check on the dog for you. That you had to drive 155 miles. You know how fast that
Well,
is.
what doesn't make sense is like, I mean, there was no reports of him being impaired or under the influence. He was just doing it. Like
I
that's
think
what
he
don't
was
make
Mhm.
trying
sense.
to see how fast that
but
mug go.
you could be
I
you could
think
be you could be sober stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid sober. I
it
mean,
happens.
I feel like that makes it worse. Like
yeah,
in a way. In a
yeah,
way.
yeah.
So, what do you think? Do you think he gonna get suspended? What do you think if you're the Vikings organization? What you doing here?
I'm not gonna suspend him.
No.
No, he
See,
had to
you
go
know,
through some.
After what happened to Henry Ruggs, I
no,
mean,
Well, he killed.
listen,
Henry killed somebody. That's the difference.
yeah,
And
listen.
he
I'm just
wasn't on the
saying,
influence.
like going that fast.
Dante Stallworth killed someone. I think he hit a homeless
Yeah,
man.
pedestrian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
And
was
still
drunk.
play in the National Football League. The NFL, if they can have their way, he'll play because it's about
Hmm.
ratings, about so. But what happened with Rugg is such an eyesore and such a really tough situation. They're gonna do something, but it won't be anything over the top.
I think he need to get suspended 2 games.
Nah, he ain't gonna get suspended. He'll have to deal with the state of Minnesota more than the Minnesota
Mhm.
Vikings.
With knowing
Yeah.
Goodell, he gonna make an example. He
You
always make
think?
an example. Yeah, he always.
I mean, the kids first. I mean, it's a speeding ticket for reckless driving.
Yeah.
That's more than reckless. 155. You getting
I
that
mean,
Goodell,
lives.
it's an automatic reckless
But this is my
driving.
thing. Why are we paying these wide receivers if they gonna act like this? The running backs don't get in trouble like this. Running backs don't do shit like this, man. I ain't seen a running back
hey,
driving
I
fast
don't
ever.
know. Alvin Kamara.
Nah, they just
That
stab
dude,
people
that
to
dude a
death.
hooligan.
They just stab people.
Yeah, they just stab people to death. That's all.
Yeah.
All
Why else you got a bad rep?
right.
Yeah, I just thought of somebody. I don't know if you know about this one. I ain't trying to hold us up. Will you ever heard of Ray Caruth?
Oh man.
Rod Crew?
Ray Caruth.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, wideouts are terrible. RC know what I'm talking about.
that's
Do
the
do
that's
your
the
homework
receiver for the
on do
Panthers,
your
right?
homework on Ray Carew. He's a
Yeah.
scumbag, man.
Yeah, that's the receiver from the Panthers. Yeah, I
He
heard about
killed
his
he
story.
killed his girlfriend. I think he hit a he hide her body
Yeah,
No,
he
and
had
he
a
was
body.
hiding in a
no.
trunk.
He had
What
her
happened to
killed.
him?
He
Yeah, he
had
had
her
her killed.
killed. He hired a hitman to shoot her while she was pregnant because he didn't want her to have his baby.
And
That's right.
then the baby's home.
Baby
No, the
survived.
baby
Yeah.
didn't survive.
Baby
Yes, he
survived.
did.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
he
Yes,
baby
he
did.
The
did.
survived. Yeah,
baby
that's the story.
survived?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
But she died. I can't
She
remember
died.
how it
Yeah,
went.
she
She
died.
died.
Mhm.
She
She
died, but the
died.
baby survived.
Yeah, and the baby has I don't know if it's, I don't know, he has some type of cerebral palsy. I think he has something
Goodness.
where he had to live with for the rest of his life. But Cruz is out of jail. So
That's
Cruz is out of
horrible.
jail and he's
That's horrible.
trying
Look,
to
he was hiding
reunite
in his
with.
trunk, and I think they call him in Nashville or something like that. He was hiding in his trunk.
Yep. Yep.
That's horrible.
All
Wide
right,
receiver
so
money.
Man, here we go.
Pay the wide out
So,
though.
did y'all see the Jets training camp highlight?
Garrett
Are they
Wilson.
on Hard Knocks?
Yeah, they
Yes.
on Hard Knocks this year.
Yeah, they ain't gonna make the playoffs. They
You
done.
talking about that Garrett Wilson catch?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
That was nuts. That was nuts.
Yeah. I got it right here. Don't worry.
Was it on my boy Sauce?
Nah, this
No.
time it wasn't.
It was kind of like
Okay.
an improvised play.
That's insane.
That's a weird angle.
Only Aaron Rodgers.
Listen to me, man. They're doomed to fail because you know why? They're the same boat as the Detroit Lions. The hype train is so up here that they got to at least make it to the NFC and the AFC championship game. The Lions and the damn Jets, because the hype train is just crazy through the roof. And that's why I got something for you, Ben. This is just for you. What do you see right there?
Madden 09.
Who on the cover?
Brad
Okay.
Favre.
What are we doing? History repeating itself. What it is, a Green Bay quarterback with a okay. So my thing is, Ben, when it comes to you showing me that in practice and all that ooh and ah,
Practice made perfect.
and you acting like the rest of the AFC, like I mean, I actually think we sleeping on the AFC North. Like
Yeah.
that division
They
really
gonna
tough.
bring it.
But
Mhm.
Aaron Rodgers, man, I just think the Detroit Lions and the Jets, they get a lot of. I'm talking about your boy went down today for the Detroit Lions.
He's
Gardner.
fine.
He's fine though.
What
Yeah,
happened to him?
day to day.
He
Non-contact
went
injury.
down. Yeah, he went down. It was knee, but they saying he's fine.
Yeah, he
I
got.
want to say something about the Lions though, because you say something RC,
Mhm.
and I give Dan Campbell some credit because he came out and spoke about all the overhypeness. He want people to tone it down. He said he still got some work to do.
He
Yeah,
They
said
not
he
the,
gonna earn it.
so I respect that from Dan Campbell to realize the bigger picture
Mm-hmm.
and not get caught up in the hype.
I mean,
That's
I feel like the Lions got a way better chance of making the NFC Championship than the Jets did the AFC Championship. I mean,
yeah,
the NFC
yeah,
NFC is way more open than the
yeah.
AFC. I mean, the
I
AFC's
agree with
got
that.
juggernauts everywhere.
I'm gonna say this
Mhm.
though. I'm gonna say this. It's like the SEC and the Big Ten, because that's what I look at. One conference is even the AFC bottom teams can get you. The
Mhm.
NFC, when I look over at the NFC, you got a lot of question marks. And some clarity gonna have. That's why I said the Seahawks are dangerous. The Saints are dangerous. The Falcons are dangerous. Look for the Falcons to make some noise. But I just feel like on that side, Aaron Rodgers is a bad business decision, bro. I would have rather seen you go to Dallas or seen you go to. We couldn't go to Dallas, but see somewhere where he can, get to the Super Bowl. If he gets to the Super Bowl, he gets out of the AFC. Man, look, he goaded. Because that's gonna be a ride. That's gonna be a
Yeah.
ride, bro.
It's gonna take a little luck too.
Mm-hmm. He gonna need all
Yeah.
quarterbacks to get hurt.
Yeah.
So
They gonna need Josh Johnson in the championship game, aren't they?
Yeah.
RC knows about that.
Yes.
man, I love watching that. I
Yeah,
can
I
tell
know you
RC was
did.
irritated
I know you
in the
did, bro.
chat.
I know you did. I know you did. I know you
You
like
a
to see
dirty
me
individual, man.
in pain. But see, look, let me explain something to you, man. Well, that's why we can't put these teams. That's why ranking these teams and saying who's gonna be what, because injuries could change everything, just like
Right.
that.
Yep.
If you told me
Because
that
I know.
Mr. Irrelevant was gonna be in the NFC Championship game, I told you go to hell. Ain't no way in
Can't write
hell
that.
they get this.
You can't write that storyline right there.
No.
You
And
can't write that.
I don't think the Niners, the Saints, the Niners, the Falcons, the Cowboys, they need to all be on high alert because they're teams within the division. I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants won the NFC East or the Seahawks won the NFC West or the Panthers won or the Falcons won the NFC West. Because you can't, it's too up in the air, man. It's too up in the air.
I agree with that.
You know who I realized the Vikings defensive coordinator was today?
Brian Flores, that's crazy.
Brian Flores.
What?
They just got him.
Oh yeah,
They
that's
just got
right.
him.
That's right.
bro.
I didn't even realize that. So I'm like, damn. So the Vikings is probably gonna be they probably gonna be all right.
Well, they
But
still need
listen,
the pieces to coach though. They ain't
They
doing
got the
anything to
coach.
bring.
the
Yeah,
They
still
NFL
need to
they,
put
they
needs
the
got a
right
rush.
pieces.
I commend the NFL. The NFL, that guy had a lawsuit against the NFL, did he not? Or the
Yeah.
Dolphins,
Yeah,
which
against the
is a part of the
Dolphins.
NFL. And that dude went away for a while, got quiet, went and worked for the Steelers, and got him a job. So commend to the NFL and Brian Flores for working it out, man. Because we get so caught up
Mm-hmm.
into everything. A disagreement don't mean that someone's evil or racist or something like that. It's
Right.
just you're working for bad. The Dolphins were ran by fools. So I
Yeah.
mean, salute to him, man, getting another job, another opportunity.
All right. Jimmy G passes physical. Now they about to go 5-12. Good
Hey man,
job,
listen,
Raiders.
Shit, they ain't got Brandon Jacobs. I don't know what they gonna do.
Good
I had
job.
to turn my camera off about Jimmy G. Hey, look, Jimmy G, you egg sucking dog. You let me tell you something,
Hey,
man.
we clapping for Jimmy
He's
G,
been
not
hurt
the
for
Raiders.
4 years. He's been hurt before. He always hurt. Hey, look, that's
It's
another thing,
a
Ben.
matter of time.
Ben, how many times has Jimmy Garoppolo been paid big money? Give it to me. Give it to me.
What, two times?
This is his second contract. We're paying for it. He stay hurt.
You right about that,
You're
see.
not, you're not gonna pay Josh Jacobs, but you're gonna pay Jimmy Garoppolo big time money. Yeah, turn the camera off. Gary, what do you
Man,
turn mine off?
he must got nice personality or something. I
We
don't
go
know.
on blackout mode. Tired of this.
Hey, we should say Saquon should present that, huh? As his argument.
Yes. Josh Jacobs should present it because it's his team. It's like, listen,
Yeah, that's
y'all
true.
gave Jimmy freaking Garoppolo another big contract, and all he's done is throw 8 passes to get to a Super Bowl. Get the hell out of here. It's
I
preference.
bet
Run me into the ground again, but then they ain't gonna try to franchise me again this new year. They didn't get rid
I
of that damn
bet
franchise tag.
Devontae Adams like, all right, I'm about to head out.
I'm good.
Hey, I'm
He'll be
out.
there. Devontae screw
Disappear.
himself though.
Yep. Chasing
Uh,
money.
yeah. Go to the Raiders.
So the Raiders are getting a lot of good news. Marcus Peters signed with the Raiders.
He's done.
They need a corner.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
What they
need and
have.
want. You know,
He might get cut in training camp.
exactly. He might not even make it through.
Right.
Dang.
They got a good defense, good secondary.
Nee Hines was he got hurt today. He's out for the season. High knee.
Did you hear what happened?
Well, just say knee. What happened?
Let me tell you what happened. He was on a jet ski, gassing up a jet ski or sitting down on his jet ski, and somebody runs into him. Yep.
Just got talked that up to the game.
Somebody runs into him on a jet ski into his leg.
That could have been real dangerous. He could have died.
Could have killed him. Could have killed him.
Yeah. I'd have beat the brakes off whoever hit my leg though.
You suing him, RC?
Well, now watch this. Let me show you how dirty the NFL is, man. You know, even though that wasn't on their time, you know what they can do? They can put him on the NFI list, non-football or non-football related injury or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, when they put you on that list, there's an option to whether they want to pay you or they don't have to pay you. So if Naeem Hines was probably making $3-4 million this year, they don't have to pay him if they don't want to.
Man, listen, I'd have limped to the training camp. I'd have got the training camp, took off running and fell down. No, I'm hurt. Oh, no, contact injury, man. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
If I'm Brandon, if I'm Jacob, Saquon, all of them, I'm signing these tenders and I'm coming to training camp. I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna say. But what you just said, Flowers, somebody in that committee or that meeting they had today leaked the story of what they're gonna do. That they're gonna exaggerate injuries.
Why not?
So they can't do that now.
Yes, they can.
Why'd they leak it?
I don't know. They said it was Eckler or somebody in that committee that they have today that somebody leaked that the running backs contemplating exaggerate injuries.
They got to do
This is
something.
my thing. You know another underpaid position in the National Football League?
Tight end.
Tight end. So this is the problem I have with the National Football League. You let some guy long many years ago tell you that the quarterback position is the most valuable position. Okay, you let somebody tell you because wide receiver position was devalued as well until Jerry Rice and them guys start making it more of a position you have to pay. Just like the cornerback position before Prime came through, that position was devalued. Prime raised the value. But think about the running backs in the National Football that have come through the National Football League. And if I asked you, I said, Ben, who you rather have? Would you rather have Barry Sanders or would you rather have Michael Irvin? Who would you rather have?
Why I gotta use Michael Irvin? Give me another receiver.
That's a great no.
No,
That is a
I'm
great
giving
Barry
you,
answer.
Sanders.
listen,
Give
if
me
I
another
give you
receiver.
Jerry Rice, you're gonna say Jerry Rice. Everybody would. But if you gotta take Barry Sanders or you gotta take Devontae Adams, who you take?
I'm taking Barry.
Okay, listen, I ain't done with you. I want you to hear where I'm going with this. Some of the most valuable, even I'm saying Jerome Bettis, Marshall Faulk, LaDainian Tomlinson, Walter Payton. I'm talking about if you not watching football with your naked eye, even give me half of what Bo Jackson did, and I'll get back to you again. A healthy Bo Jackson, I can see in the future, he gonna play 20 years, or I'm gonna take Michael Irvin.
Come on, man. Michael
I'm
Irvin's
taking
not
Michael Irvin.
real. Say Calvin Johnson
Oh, no.
or
I got a better one. Emmitt Smith or Michael Irvin.
I'm not a real big Emmett fan. I take Michael.
Wait now. Now I remember when Emmitt. Now Jerry didn't want to pay Emmitt, and
Yeah.
the Cowboys
Come
were
on.
losing. And
Come
then boom, you pay Emmitt. They end up in the Super Bowl.
But back then the running game was leaned up on heavy.
But they still
They
had
didn't
Michael
have all the
Irvin, Troy
them
Aikman,
gadget
Alvin
plays
Harper.
and
They had
gadget
all
players.
that. They had
But they
all
didn't have all
that.
them gadget players.
They had the Great Wall of Dallas, the offensive line. Aikman was serviceable. Yeah, I'm just saying.
I can
Just
go a
saying.
little bit
But that's
further, brother.
Aikman though.
I understand that the wide. I don't want to devalue the wide receivers
Of
to
course.
build up the running backs, but they all play. They all work for the same company. They're all putting their
Well,
bodies
you
on
know
the
how
line. They all getting injured. Why are you gonna devalue me if I am the motor? Okay, if I'm the motor,
okay.
that's what the running back is. If you look at the running back position, if you want to be one of those teams that win a Super Bowl, go look at the Chiefs 2 Super Bowl wins or any team that make it that far. They have balance. They can run it and they can pass it equally as well. You don't have no guy that gets to the Super Bowl that just threw the ball all year long and never ran the football. You need to
Patrick
run the
Mahomes.
football. So you need the
So
running
you
back.
rather have a single? You ever have a single motor or a dual motor?
What? Listen, man.
Ben, your
No,
example
but
is like you having 34 PSI on a tire
he
and
mentioned
one
motors.
tire at
I just
23
want
and
to say that. No, I
A
just want to say
V6
that.
or a
But my
V8.
real question is, who have more serious injuries, receivers or running backs?
Bro, I've seen Michael Irvin break his neck
I'm
in
just saying,
Philadelphia. I seen
How
which
many
one is harder to
receivers
come
you
back?
seen break their legs?
And now
A
answer
lot.
the question,
A
guys.
lot.
Don't deflect. Which one have serious injuries and which one's hard to come back? Receivers or running backs?
Receivers.
That's
Receivers.
Running
no.
backs. Running backs.
I've
When they come
seen
back from them injuries, they don't look the same. Some of them don't
Look,
look the
I
same. You
don't
can
agree.
tell.
I don't agree.
The worst football injury I've ever seen in my life was Willis
Clem
McGahee
Porter.
leg doing
No,
like
yeah,
this,
Willis McGahee.
and
Yeah,
he go on to play 10 to 11 years in the National Football League. Did he not
that's
do that?
rare. But most running
Frank
backs, they
Gore
don't look the
tore both his
same.
What about
ACL.
Adrian Peterson?
Frank Gore
Adrian
Adrian
tore
Peterson.
both his
Pearson.
ACL.
Adrian
Yeah,
Peterson
they
won the
shot him up with
MVP.
PD. They shot
He
him up
won
with
the MVP after
PEDs.
he tore his
They shot
ACL.
him up with PEDs. Come on, man.
They signed him up.
Yes, man. He
They
just shot
see
him up
now
with
you love to
PEDs.
discredit people when somebody got
All
a
right,
valid point going on here.
I'm just saying they shot him up with drugs and everything else. That's why the players
Listen,
keep coming back so fast.
if
Don't do that. Don't do
If
that.
Reggie Bush get drafted by, and it's just me speaking, if he don't go to Sean Payton, who wants to put the ball in, because I feel like Sean Payton he made Reggie Bush into Emmitt Smith. Reggie Bush is Marshall Faulk. Reggie Bush was the best running back I ever seen in college football. I'm talking about the most. He wasn't the best. He was the most exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And
That was
so
electric.
he could do everything. He could do everything, bro. So you mean tell me you growing up as a kid and you just honed in on and you looked at running backs back then and you just said, okay, hey man, I'm watching Corey Dillon or Fred Taylor. I'm talking about Corey Dillon with no slouch. Corey Dillon was really
Hard.
good.
Corey
So,
Dillon was the truth.
but look, Joseph Adai, you talking about Edgerrin James. You not, bro. You gonna start. You gonna do a lot. They used to pay running back in the day. If you
I
know
love
Yeah,
I
till they
love
start,
Jason
till they
Dodd.
realizing that these guys are not lasting that long.
they are. Bro, you
They
just
are.
repeating what you
They
hear.
not lasting. They are falling. They what they say once they hit the peak around 28,
Who
29,
is
they usually
they? Who
fall.
is they? Who is they?
The people that do the numbers, stats. If y'all want stats, I can give y'all stats.
So
But
listen. If
I'm just saying, like,
no,
come
listen,
on. If your numbers guy hand you a paper saying, hey, the running back is he declining, is coming up real soon. Do we want to jump
listen,
on
bro.
this and pay him or just
If
trade him
just
and try to
because
save us some money?
when they share it on
It's a
social
business,
media,
man.
hold
You
on.
don't put the team in a
When
hole.
they share it on social media, or they tweet it out, or they say it on ESPN, if they say it every day that LeBron's the GOAT, LeBron's the GOAT, LeBron's the
Yep.
GOAT, LeBron's the GOAT, or you hear it in the song, LeBron's the GOAT, LeBron's the GOAT, LeBron. Before long, my dude, you're a human being. You're gonna start believing what you hear.
Yep.
You
Yep.
need to
It's
understand
true.
that. Look at you. Look what you see with your eyes. You remember Mike Allstott and Warwick Dunn? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yep.
Single-handedly told it that defense and that run game told Tampa Bay to that first Super Bowl. Did they not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what I'm trying to get you to understand, don't listen. What you see that
It's not
position,
about listening. It's about history of injuries. That's
Marshawn,
what I'm
you
saying.
should.
Like, why do they
I'm gonna
always
go ahead.
question running backs when they have
Wait a
injuries?
minute.
Like, I
This
Marshawn
mean,
Lynch,
this discussion has
single-handedly,
become more recent recently. This
it's
has never
been
been a
going
discussion.
on about 10
No,
Marshawn
this
Lynch
years.
is
this has
probably the
never
most
been a discussion.
unappreciated. I think Marshawn Lynch is a Hall of Famer in my opinion. What he's done
Yes,
in
he
the
is.
NFL. So you watching Marshawn against your defense. Let's use your defense. Marshawn, one guy. You mean to tell me that ain't worth the amount of money that the wideout on that team or the wideout on your team, Marcus Coastal, will make it at the time? Would you take Marshawn or Marcus Coastal?
You just made a point about Drew Brees. Of course, I
No,
take
the
Marshawn.
the Beastquake gave him CTE.
It did.
Yep. He's seen it firsthand.
And guess what? He's not a Hall of Famer. So
Wouldn't he be? Why
That's
wouldn't he
your
be?
opinion.
he's not. He's not. He's
He
not gonna
was
get.
feared, brother. He didn't just do the beach quake. He was feared. Listen, this is the thing
Buffalo.
this is the point I'm trying to make. Walter Payton was an
Okay,
all-time
why
great.
he leave Buffalo?
Walter Payton was an all-time great. He had to leave Buffalo at that time. The
He
way
had to
See,
leave
Buffalo,
that's what I'm
Buffalo.
saying. Like,
look,
y'all
they
know,
had Travis
y'all
Henry.
There's
pulling
a
my
few
leg
personal
here.
things in there
Y'all
too
pulling my
with
leg here.
Buffalo.
Y'all literally pulling my leg
Listen,
here about running backs.
but what I'm saying is you can't talk about the National Football League without talking about the greats that
Running
ever
back.
played. At one point in
Right.
time,
Nobody
bro,
not saying that. We saying that you cannot put all your money on one guy,
you're not
especially
gonna
with
put all your
injury
money on one guy.
history.
All your
Like
they're not
like I
paying
said,
them nothing. How you putting
but
all your money on them?
because he hadn't been staying healthy. That's why I say I'd rather pay Josh Jacobs than Barkley.
Do you remember
At
Terry
least
McCarthy?
Josh Jacobs been available. What they say, the best player is availability. That's your best asset. If Saquon hadn't been available,
He
I
was
forgot
available last year.
what laptop put out. It was 60. 60 games or something like that.
Look,
He missed the whole year.
That's
Joel
what I'm
Before
saying.
they
Embiid.
did.
Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to put on somebody I can count on Cal B. That's why I said I'll pay Alvin Kamara. I'll pay JT. I'll pay Josh Jacobs because they really don't have a long history of injuries.
They ain't gotta pay him. Listen. I'm gonna end this argument,
Dude,
bro.
so
They
you
ain't
pay a
gotta
guy
pay him.
with history of injuries over a
They ain't
guy
gotta pay him.
that's fresh that haven't had much mileage on it.
Man,
It's
you
just
act
like
like
a
we trying
car.
to sign him for.
There we go, guys.
You act
It's
like
just
we
like
trying to
a
sign him
car.
for a 5-year
It's just
deal or
like a
something.
car. If a car keep breaking down on you, like, oh, they put more money into it. Maybe it's all working. It last me 10
No,
years.
listen. You can't compare.
No, you can't
This is
do
the thing.
that. You can't do
You
that.
can't
Like
compare
maybe
a
it just need an
car,
oil change. And maybe
This will
start better
never
if I
end.
change the oil.
bro. You
It'll
can't
never end,
compare a
guys.
car to an NFL running back. Listen,
Yeah, it
because
is exactly. You driving the mileage. What say you driving that car from Mississippi to Alabama every day? You putting mileage on it.
no,
You gonna tell
listen.
me you can kick that another 10 years?
No, listen.
If
No,
I'm
you compare.
changing the oil on and keeping maintenance up, yeah.
You're reaching, bro. You're reaching. But what I want you to understand is, when I look at the National Football League right now, I struggle getting 10 just really solid guys.
I agree.
So you can't pay them 10 guys deserve to get paid because do all 10 of those guys we named, let's say
They getting
15.
paid.
Let's say 15 guys. Look at just what the Eagles did with Ace Sanders and them guys getting to the Super Bowl. They was able to get there off of, but had they had a consistent running game, you give the Eagles Christian McCaffrey, they win the Super Bowl going away. You give the Eagles Dalvin Cook, they win the Super Bowl going away. Nick Chubb. But when you get an A. Sanders, he don't scare me enough. He don't put the fear. He don't put fear in me. Jonathan Taylor put fear. A weapon. Listen, you pay players who put fear in defenses and offenses what they
I
were.
agree. That's a valid
Let
argument.
me say this.
Amen.
So what New England did for the last 15 years, right?
Tom Brady.
Okay, listen.
Whoa.
Well, I'm
New
just
England
saying,
also had some
I'm
good
just
running backs too.
But they wasn't highly. But was they highly paid running backs?
At a time, they had a few.
At a
They got
time,
Corey
but when they
Dillon.
got to New England, how many
Lawrence
names the
Maroney.
big contract the
Lawrence
running backs
Maroney.
had in New England?
They still
Name
paid
them,
them, man. They paid them
Corey
for their
Dillon probably
services.
come to mind. Probably Corey
You
Dillon.
pick
He
the
probably got
best.
paid a little something.
You pick the best team
Kevin
in
Falk.
NFL.
I'm just
You pick
saying. I'm
the
just
Tom
saying.
Brady. Tom Brady.
But exactly, but they didn't have a star stud running back. They used
Because you
Garrett
pick
Blunt.
the
They used
best
Kevin
team.
Falk.
You pick the best
They
team.
used Corey Dillon.
But like Flowers said earlier, we're not talking about all 32 running backs. We're talking about the
I'm just
elite
saying,
group.
y'all talking
The
about
elite
tendencies
group.
of building a team. You showed New England gave you a blueprint that you just don't have to have a star running back. You just have to have quality pieces that you can rely on. What's wrong with that?
Look at all the teams that have tried to follow their blueprint. It hasn't worked out for them. Not everybody's going to be the best.
Everybody
Saints had
can't
that
do
blueprint,
it.
they won the Super Bowl. The Chiefs had that blueprint. They won the Super Bowl.
No, they don't have the. They don't have.
Yeah, the Chiefs don't have a legit running back.
Listen, bro.
Who the Chiefs legit running back? Who's that star-studded running back?
What's the common denominator? What's the common denominator between the Chiefs and the New England Patriots you talking about? They both have goated quarterbacks who do all this special stuff. So listen, when you have, when you got a Daniel Jones,
by paying John paying Saquon, it just don't make sense. Why not just start over? Because you're gonna be in the same rut. You're gonna be in the same rut. You really are.
Bro, when you got a Michael Jordan, you need a Scottie Pippen. Okay? Or better.
You just said something. I'm sorry, see. You just said something about Saquon that just made my bell ring. If that's the case, don't franchise him. Let him go.
There you go. Turn him loose. Turn him loose.
Turn him loose.
Turn him loose.
Turn him loose.
Turn
Just
him
like
loose,
they did Josh Norman back in the day when the Carolina Panthers franchised him, and then rescinded that franchise and he ended up in
Hold on. Well, turn
don't
loose
franchise.
if I can utilize a franchise tag. I mean, it's in my back pocket. It's just like having a draw forward. Like I'm not gonna use it, even though
you still
gonna
paying
use it.
You still paying him.
Right. So what he complaining about? He getting
no. But listen. This is what the Giants don't understand. That money you're using, you can use it to go ahead and do a deal with this kid and take care of this man. Instead, you want to give me a little bit here, a little bit there. Like, and then you're wasting my years. So if I'm looking at it like this, man, if I'm Saquon, I'm going to report. Of course, you got to report. I'm gonna play this year out. But then after that, I'm gonna be a free agent.
Right.
No, it's not. See, because they're gonna franchise his ass again, and that's the problem.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't think you should be able to franchise a same player twice. I hate that rule. I hate it with a passion. I think that's the stupidest thing ever.
But any elite athlete wants security. They don't want a 1-year deal.
Of course, I want security too, but I understand how the game is played. You got. What you gonna do?
That's in any sport, though. They all want a long-term deal.
This is what I don't get. Also, this is what I don't get. I thought the franchise tags were based off the highest paid at their position. So how in the hell is the running back franchise tag $10 million when McCaffrey makes $16 million?
I thought he got 15 with the franchise. Oh, he should have got 16 with the franchise tag.
15? No. He getting 10.
I don't understand that.
Tony probably got 10. Saquon getting 10. Yes, it's a $10 million tag. No, it's a $10 million.
Well, you understand? McCaffrey's contract was a previous contract. He had signed an extension with Carolina. So
but it's supposed to match.
But still,
but Carolina,
the tags are supposed to match the highest amount that a running back makes
in your
in that bracket. So I say you got like wideouts making damn near $30 million. So I'm quite sure if a wideout get tagged, he gonna be making $27-28 million on that 1 year.
Right. It's not the
They're
money.
They're ripping the running backs off.
So McCaffrey,
it's not the tag that it's not the money in the tag that players say. It's the not getting a longer contract is what they hate.
But
No,
they do the tag out of they're supposed to negotiate with the
Right.
player and come up with that's what the
How
tag
they
is
how they
for.
get 10? How they manage that?
Good question. That's what I'm trying to say. So why is the running back franchise tag going down? I'm quite
It's
sure if
not.
the tag was 15, 16 million
Yeah.
dollars, Saquon wouldn't have a problem.
Hold
Ben,
on.
It's not.
Did
put
they take the
yourself.
average? They couldn't take the average
That's how
of
it's
what running
supposed to
backs
be.
make.
They
Yeah.
value that one. Everybody, nobody else position has went down. This is what I'm telling you.
It went
Nobody
down.
else
I don't
positions
know.
went down except the
if they
running back.
take
Oh,
if
I
they
thought he
take
was
the
getting
running back out of
15.
football,
I thought
it's
he was
not
getting
football
15.
anymore.
Thank you.
You can't take that position out of football. I
Somebody
mean,
trying to
Yeah.
take it out.
I mean,
when you want
what,
So
when
you
you
got
want to watch
Position
dickheads
out
to
of
think you
football,
can
but
though.
I don't think
I
that.
mean, wouldn't you be pretty pissed if you walked in the locker room as Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones is making double what you're making? I mean, wouldn't you be pretty upset?
Yeah.
Think about it.
But I always said that I don't agree with that Daniel Jones contract. I think it's the stupidest thing ever to pay
But
Daniel Jones.
this is the thing. I'm
I would franchise tag him.
I'm gonna give you a little pushback on Daniel Dimes. Him and Saquon, like I think Saquon should have got paid before him, but they're going off of the structure of the National Football League for umpteen years. You pay the quarterback for the running back. That's because you're being told this is the
Do what to
blueprint. This is
do.
how you do it.
Thank
It's
you.
bullshit, man. You gotta understand.
Thank you.
It's politics. It's political because we know Daniel Jones isn't a great quarterback. But can I ask you this? When you watch Josh Allen, the media, he played well, but what's the difference between Josh Allen? You take your heart out of what I'm about to ask you. Josh Allen and Prime Cam Newton, they are the same player. Am I
Dan don't
look,
like
look
that.
okay?
That's pretty
Come on.
accurate.
So they
That's
do
pretty
say
accurate.
that thing, but Cam can't throw with a flip.
Oh
In
gosh.
his prime, he
Cam before
could.
he hurt his shoulder.
In
Cam
his
before he hurt
prime,
his shoulder
Look,
could
you
throw,
would
bro.
think that I would know. You would think I would
dude,
know this.
his
I
MVP
watched
Who
this
was
year.
man
Cam
his
throwing to?
whole. I watched
Ted
this
Ginn
man his
Jr.
whole career. I was excited to play against Cam. It was the easiest thing in the world to play against Cam.
Yeah, because you
His
were
Those
guarding
jump
MVP
Ted
shots.
Ginn
year
You
Jr. on
can't
the
when he
corner.
throw.
went 17 and
He's a
1.
child in a man's body. You sack him a couple times you got the game.
Bro,
He
listen.
got a towel
This
around
is
his
what I
head.
want you to
That's
do.
the end. I
When
don't
we
think
talk
Josh Allen
sports,
throwing a towel around his head. He throw 2 interceptions.
I want you to keep the personal stuff out of there. Watch this.
You're right. I called him names. I shouldn't call him some names. You're right.
Josh Allen. Do you see an MVP in Josh Allen's future, like in the near future? I'm talking about this year, next
He's
year, the year.
there. Yes,
You can see it.
he was
Yeah, you can
right.
see
He was
it now.
literally.
Wait
I
a minute.
think he was like second.
So let
When
me ask
last
this
year?
question.
No, year
Last year?
He
before
was
that.
top five.
Year
Yeah,
before
year
that.
before that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take Diggs away. What is Josh Allen?
He still can do the same things without Diggs. You forgot he already had. He didn't
No.
have Diggs. You forgot he
No.
didn't have Diggs, and you
And
still
they
put
didn't
up
take
pretty
off
dang
until
good
they got
numbers.
Diggs. They didn't take off until they had
He
Diggs.
needs Diggs,
This is
man.
my point.
He
This is
needs
the
Diggs.
point I'm trying to make.
Hold on.
He
When
needs
No,
you
Diggs.
look,
He
because
definitely
he
needs
didn't
Diggs.
have a running
He don't
back.
got a
He
running
didn't
back. Exactly.
exactly. So he'll put up numbers without running back and receiver. So how that makes
Not
sense?
not the numbers
Not
he's
like
put up the
that, though.
past 3 years.
Come on now.
wait.
Hold on.
This is the
Oh
point
yeah,
I'm
go
trying to
ahead.
make.
Go ahead.
This is the point I'm trying to make about comparing players and how the media views that player and how they gas up one and tear down another one. They be doing the same exact thing. If you look at the dual threat quarterback, they did not want to pay the dual threat quarterback because they felt like that was a running back playing quarterback. You're not
They
really a
pay Vic.
quarterback. Hold on. No. Vic is an anomaly. Put an asterisk beside Vic. Atlanta willing to pay Vic. But McNabb, Cunningham, Culpepper, all of them was turned into pocket passers. Even Vince Young. Even Jamarcus Russell, he was not a dual threat, but they were trying to make him into something he wasn't. Okay. But
No, they
look,
thought all black
now
quarterbacks
it's
were dual
cool.
threat.
It's cool. First, the media was saying they're not really quarterbacks, don't pay them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, every quarterback in the league, white, black, Asian, Caucasian, is a dual threat quarterback, and now it's okay to pay him. So it's the media who's setting the bar of what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Stop listening to them and tell me what you
Nah,
shouldn't. Because can I tell you,
look.
Brady was a dinosaur playing football. Once he couldn't run and move around, Jimmy G's coming out too. If you can't get out of the pocket, it's over. Okay, Aaron Rodgers still can play because he always played that way.
Mm-hmm.
So The media,
Mhm.
the media is
I don't
dictating.
think the media dictate. I think it's to how the game being
Okay,
played.
where
What the coaches feel comfortable with. Cause some back in the old day, they always thought like, man, you just hike the ball and throw it, pocket pass it.
no.
Well, as these new coaches came in here, they changed the game. They start
Do you
changing new
remember?
plays. They start.
Do you remember the quarterback had to be 6'5" with a strong arm and all this crazy?
Mhm.
But this is my thing. You starting to
Steve
see
Young wasn't
shorter and
6'5".
shorter quarterbacks come in the National Football League that can actually pass the football.
I
But
wouldn't pick him.
we criticize, but see, that's just it, bro. Height don't represent heart and ability. Like
Never
you gotta
will.
understand,
It does. Hold on. Just because you got heart and ability don't mean anything. You
bro.
can have all the heart
Wait a
in the
minute,
world,
wait a minute,
but
wait a minute.
if you
How
can't
tall are
hang
you?
with
How
talent,
tall are you?
I'm 5'7.5".
Okay, this is my problem with this.
You got to put that half in there.
You 5'7.5", and you talking about 5'7.5",
And you
and
think
you
that's right? You think I should know, right? You think I should know? It's my expertise, right?
no. But what I'm saying is,
Yes, I'm trying to tell
when
you, it
you
doesn't
play
matter.
sport, you had
Mm-hmm.
heart, you had dedication, you had will. Okay, Doug Flutie, if the media wouldn't have been talking down Doug Flutie, he'd have been a great player. You're not giving me a chance.
He
Jeff Garcia,
was. He wasn't a slouch.
But
but you
he
get
didn't get
what
the opportunity he deserved. That's
right.
what RC is saying.
You get what I'm saying.
Thing
The
changed.
media is telling us that the running back is devalued. You don't
I
need
think
your
the
guy.
coaches are. I think the
No,
coaches have a big
The
hand in
coaches
this.
ain't doing that.
the coaches
The
ain't
Coaches
doing
ain't
it.
coaches.
doing
You
that.
don't think the coaches are not
Bro,
changing the game?
no, their
I've
coach,
played.
the Giants coach wants Saquon
Hold
Barkley
on.
signed today.
Dable wants Barkley now in
Now,
camp.
Hold on. Y'all saying the coaches not changing the game by the packages and the plays and everything else of how the game been run?
no, we
They're
saying that the
still
The
handing
coaches
the
are.
ball off.
the nuances how the offense being ran. You don't think the coaches had a hand in
We
that?
saying coaches aren't saying get rid of good players. We're saying they saying, hey,
Exactly.
listen, Christian McCaffrey wants 60 million. Damn it, give it to him. Because guess what? You
Yeah,
It's
selling
not that
19,000
easy.
hot dogs at $17 a pop. I know you got the money to be able to
It's
pay
not
Christian
Exactly.
McCaffrey.
it.
You don't
But if the
tell folks they
NFL
can
set the
say, oh,
cap, you
listen,
can't pay
man,
everybody
this is
They can
crazy
move
because
money around.
on all levels of
on a
sports,
sorry team like the
you
Giants.
pay your
They ain't
guys. You
paying
tell me in
nobody.
baseball,
exactly.
why wouldn't you want to pay Barry Bonds? Why wouldn't you want to pay Barry Bonds?
I'm just saying, like,
exactly.
as a business, like RC, like I said, you want to pay everybody. That's your motto.
Wait
But
a
you
minute.
have a cap. You
Ben,
Everybody.
listen to
you
this,
can't
Ben.
script your
Listen to this.
team. Look, you got to pay corners. You got to pay your DNs.
I'm about to
You
give
got
you
to
an
pay your
example.
linebackers.
I'm about to give you an
Mm-hmm.
example. The Raiders have a say in this because they are paying so many people. Who the hell are the Giants paying?
That's so true, though.
Keith
That's so
Sweat.
true.
Nobody.
He
Yeah.
The
sweat.
Raiders are
But
paying Devontae
but
damn near $30 million a year.
but how
They're paying Garoppolo. They're paying this person. They're paying Max Crosby.
have I not criticized the Giants on their
No, they
position on
they
this?
they paid Daniel Jones because they think he Eli Manning because he went to Duke and had David Cutcliffe and they see this
Right.
structure and all this. That's what they did
Well,
If
instead of
I
paying
criticize
somebody that put
because
seats and
but
put
I'm talking about
asses in them seats.
teams. I'm talking about good teams that actually have a good roster. The Giants, to be honest, yes, they should give Saquon what he asking for because of what they have. I mean, Daniel Jones, they really don't have nothing. So I don't have a problem, but when you have other pieces, that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes the running backs get overlooked because of your pieces that's already in
okay.
place.
You're right
I
about
went to my
that.
notes. I went to my notes on you real quick. You watched the Super Bowl in 2019 when the Niners played Kansas City, right? In
Mm-hmm.
that Super Bowl, there was a running back named Daniel Williams who should have won. Damian Williams should
Right,
have won the MVP. He had better stat
right.
line than Mahomes. Mahomes threw 2 interceptions, should have been 3. He played
Mm-hmm.
horrible. He played horrible in that Super Bowl. The Niners could have held the ball for 6 minutes. They'd have won the Super Bowl because he gift wrapped it to him. But guess who kept breaking off
Mm-hmm.
long run after long run after long run? It was either stop Mahomes or let the run game get loose. And that kid went out and produced. Okay, but the problem I have is he's an afterthought.
Yep.
Because in the
Yep.
league, it's
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, yeah, we see you able to do that, but we don't really value you. Well, listen, his body, he wake up every day in a body just like Mahomes do. Okay, he's a human being. He's getting hit, he's getting tackled, is why can't they get paid for what they do?
Can I stop you right there?
Go ahead.
Can I stop you right there?
Go ahead.
Should you not have an issue with your own team?
What you about the 49ers? Listen, they addressed the issue. See, I'm glad you brought me.
I'm saying no. I'm saying should you not have a something against the 49ers for what they do to the running backs?
Okay, but listen, they addressed that by bringing McCaffrey in. They realized.
You didn't ask. No, was not Raheem Mustard. Was he doing a great job?
Yes.
Was not Eli Mitchell doing a great job? What was the other guy before him? Matt Breida. Matt Breida actually doing a great job too.
Bro. Listen.
Most of them breeders can stay healthy.
Quit looking at.
But I'm saying though, but y'all let the running backs right out the door. Like go ahead.
I already
Then y'all
addressed
find a
that.
trade for Christian McCaffrey.
I addressed that. There's two guys in the National Football League in the last 30 years that you need to take out of this conversation. That's Mike and Kyle Shanahan. They the only two guys that can take.
No, there's no attributes. I'm just
Mike Anderson,
He's right.
But
Mike Bell. I'm talking about guys we don't really talk about on a daily basis getting 1,000 yards in that system. But what
Mike Anderson was a fullback.
Why would you go get Christian McCaffrey? Why did you all of a sudden need Christian McCaffrey? Because you know why? I need a guy who can hit a home run. I need an extra guy back here.
Doing that for y'all.
Wait. Let me step in real quick. See, listen to this. Listen to this. Mostert cannot pass block like McCaffrey. He cannot catch out the backfield like McCaffrey, and he cannot hit a damn hole like McCaffrey. I don't care if Raheem Rosen can run a 4.3.
I agree.
No. Because
he can't pass block like McCaffrey. He can't catch out the backfield like McCaffrey, and he can't hit the hole like
the Niners said.
But he had injuries like Matt Breida, right? Christian McCaffrey.
No, listen.
So what's the difference? Like, that's what I'm saying. You saying like they're devaluing running backs, but y'all literally let slew of running backs walk all the time without.
No,
y'all running game was fine. Your running game was fine.
Huh? You haven't heard about them. You haven't heard about them since they left the system.
Exactly. And they're so good. Hold on.
Wait, so why he bring up Daniel Williams then from the Chiefs? It's the same thing you ain't heard from since.
But that's my point, because the league, people like you are telling people in the league you don't need. But listen,
people like you, Ben, is the reason why Pete Carroll called the pass and play on the 1 yard line. Handed it off to Marshawn Lynch.
Nah, I would have handed it to Mike Bell like the Saints did. You know what I'm saying? In the playoffs. I'm just saying, you talking about all these running backs, but y'all kicking these guys out if they not top 10. Like we gotta get our top 10 running back. What? Look at Kenneth Walker. Does he not deserve that starting role? Now they saying that rookie. He said it's not Kenneth Walker's job.
Listen, man.
So
that's the media. That's the media.
No, that's Pete Carroll said it. That's not me. That's Pete Carroll.
Or maybe Pete Carroll sees something in the guy from UCLA. Maybe that guy is special.
Also, he's
Kenneth Walker ain't special.
This is second year.
He might be a little more special than Kenneth.
Some people go with what's trending. So listen, some people go with what's trending.
So you saying Pete Carroll jumping on trends?
Yes. Let me tell you why. Did you not see Rashad Penny? Did you not see they had the Carson kid, the big old running back they had?
He hurt his neck.
Yeah, but they was trying to copy what they seen somebody else do, but they had just.
Y'all gotta be kidding. We trying to win football games. We're not trying to copy.
What did Pete Carroll do at USC? What did Pete Carroll do at USC? He had Thunder and Lightning and Lindell White. So why can't he recreate that with Kenneth Walker and this kid coming in from UCLA?
That's what I'm saying. If you get committees, and that's what edge the other
it's
running backs out.
It's fine having committees, but somebody's got to start because he's the better back.
Not necessarily. If you have committees,
you can't compare Kenneth Walker to an elite running back yet. Like you can't.
I'm saying if you bringing in committees,
you want to know why Tony Pollard didn't start last year? You want to know why Tony Pollard didn't start last year? Ezekiel's a better pass protector.
Yeah.
That was wild. He was more of a complete running back.
And they by committee.
You can go to New Orleans.
The Saints do that all the time.
But if you go to New Orleans, and you look at New Orleans, they brought in Jamal Williams. Okay, led the league in touchdowns. I think he had the most touchdowns.
We brought in 2 running backs.
Hold on.
So
That's just
Jamal Williams and the other running back is better than Kamara combined.
Hold on, but you got Jamal Williams.
It's committee.
You got Jamal Williams, but who you paying?
Mm-hmm.
Who you paying?
Who you paying?
He already paid, so we already.
Okay. So Kamara's the big. He's the big time. Okay, you're paying him all the money, but then you got the safety valve. Who got to give him a break, man? He can't play all game. Kamara can't play all game.
And you know what's going to happen too, right? Y'all don't fall. They gonna edge Kamara out eventually.
He got his money though.
He got his money. He been paid.
But
Barkley hadn't been.
You can't. Every running back is not as valuable as Barkley. Like I said, even Giants fans are questioning Barkley.
Okay, let me say something about Lock Talk's picture real quick. It was a funny picture, but let me remind you that Saquon was drafted second, so he's made $30 or $40 million already. But that doesn't mean you still don't pay him his worth. That's just the thing.
Yeah, I'm just saying from what we getting to is that some NFL teams like committee more than just one staple back.
Wait. Those some teams have great quarterbacks. Let's make sure we're saying this right.
Okay. So, and have we not been disapproval of what the Giants have done? So, but the other instances of like Damian Williams, Raheem Mostert, who was another flash in the pan a couple years ago.
I mean, you get them often, but what I'm saying is every team uses the committee.
That's what I'm saying.
You pay LaDainian Tomlinson, and then you.
And he had Tolbert. Then Tolbert take over for
Tolbert. He had Michael Turner. He had all kinds of people.
Michael Turner. But that's what I'm saying. They, you know why they build these committees? Because they setting up for the future. And eventually they're gonna edge these guys out. They're gonna move them. They'll talk about how Kamara. They'll talk about how they'll talk about how if Kendra Miller, if he comes out balling, then they give us Saints opportunity to move Kamara.
If was a fifth.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they're relying on. So we have Kendra Miller, we have Jamal. You know, Kendra Miller said to Kamara, he said,
where was he? Where he play ball at? Where he play ball
TCU.
At? TCU. No. This ain't TCU.
Bro, listen.
I'm saying these guys right here.
Have the Chargers replaced LT?
Nope.
Is Eckler LT?
Nope.
Have the Detroit Lions replaced Barry Sanders? I'm finna get you that.
Won the division since 1993.
You name it running backs that are a dime and a dozen.
Have Walter Payton ever been replaced in Chicago? Be honest.
Matt Forte, he played
no.
solid.
He
did dang good
Matt
job.
Forte was nice, but it wasn't sweetness. He wasn't sweetness.
Have Fred Taylor been replaced in Jacksonville?
What? Yeah, ETN.
Oh man, stop.
But you name it elite.
Been replaced in Buffalo. Has Marshall Faulk been replaced in
y'all got Marshawn. Y'all brought on Marshawn not too long ago in Buffalo. Marshawn.
Has Marshawn been replaced in Seattle?
What's that dude's name from Buffalo? Thomas.
Thurman Thomas?
Nuh-uh, the other one. The 22, I believe that was his jersey number.
No. That proves the point right there. We don't even know who he is.
Yeah, I know who he is.
No, bro. You don't even know who he is.
You weren't even born. You probably weren't even born yet.
Thomas, Thurman Thomas, number 34.
No, it's not Thurman. No, not Thurman. It's the other one.
That's the best running back they had.
Nah, but he did a dang good job.
He played
how long ago did he play?
It was in
Fred Jackson?
Thomas.
In the 90s?
Thomas Jones?
Thomas Jones.
He was in Chicago.
That ain't Thurman Thomas, though.
Thomas
Jones
played
for Buffalo, man. He played with Thomas Jones. Played for Julius Jones. Thomas Jones. They played for Arizona.
It's another guy,
the Bears. It ain't Thomas.
It was Thomas. I'm pretty sure it was Thomas. It wasn't Thurman Thomas. It was another Thomas.
Well,
anyway,
I can't remember they backs in the late 90s, like when they beat Tennessee.
I'll give it to you. Antoine Smith was a running back for them. I know sports good enough to say who been there. And it ain't been no Thomas. And it ain't been no. Buffalo ain't replaced Thurman Thomas. Is my point. See what I'm saying? The Jets have not replaced Curtis Martin. You're not replacing these
Why
guys.
you naming? Why you naming greats? That doesn't.
Because them the ones that got
And
paid.
then you naming running backs.
Them
Yeah,
the
the
ones that
great.
got paid.
Past the
That's
era.
facts
Why
right
they
there,
get
Mark.
paid and now all of
The
a sudden it's the
greats get
problem?
Because
paid.
That's
they
the problem.
telling you they are injury prone. You don't.
Hey, oh
Y'all
my
know how
God.
this works.
Everybody
with
is
the skill
injury
players.
prone. Andrew Luck was
Y'all,
injury prone.
y'all
What's the
know how
point?
this works with the skill
Ben.
players. You do not pay. Okay, when they pay Zeke, what happened? What happened?
Zeke was
They
a
was
dog.
in cap
Listen,
hell. They couldn't
wait,
do
hold on.
anything.
Let me defend Zeke real quick.
They paid Jalen
Zeke
Smith
was
too.
a good running back at Ohio State. See, Zeke is, you gotta understand the running back position. They come into the league after being in college for 3 years. So if you go to the SEC or the Big Ten, not the Big 12 or the Pac 12, if you go to the Big Ten, they're gonna run the football, and the SEC, they're gonna run the football. So that means three of those years, your body getting tore up in those elite conferences. Then you come into the NFL. So the pundits or the analysts, they got it right if you saying, hey, the miles on these guys, because they've been running. That's what happened to Trent Richardson. You come into the league already beat up. So why not pay this man?
Right.
He earned his money. Trent Richardson had a good
He
rookie
been
year.
injured, man. We been Fred. I don't know. It was Fred. It was
Fred
Travis
Jackson.
Henry. Travis Henry. That was
Travis Henry.
yeah, Travis Henry. Yeah,
I'm not
that's
gonna
That
lie.
was
about. 22,
early 2000,
early
mid
2000.
2000.
Yeah.
I thought Trent Richardson was gonna be so good. He was so good at Alabama.
So that's what.
Bro,
All right. So let me read
listen.
y'all this quote. Let me read y'all this quote. Cause this put it. I mean, it's true. If you want to build a business, it's true though. He is not. It's not lying. All right. If I can pull it up. So stuff about sports. They say you just don't pay skill players because it puts you in a bind.
Ain't wire out skill players too? Ain't tight end skill player?
Yeah,
Ain't quarterback
but they
skill
have a
player?
longer history. They have a longer career.
What kind of bind and Ryan Leaf put the charges in? Jamarcus Russell, Brady Quinn.
like you going off on the trail. Like let's think about let's break it down really. Let's break it down really. Let's break it down really. So these skill players, you pay running backs. How long is a running back career?
I mean, listen.
I'm just saying.
Depends,
No. Answer the question.
Listen.
How long
depends.
is a running back?
They say after his 30
career?
years, when he gets 30 years old, he's done. That's what they say. They say when you get 30, he's done. You know why? They get phased out too. They get phased. I watched Mark Henry get phased out in New Orleans. I watched guys like Derrick Henry, who needs a change of pace back, but you just said, I'm just gonna ride you to the sun. I'm gonna ride you into the ground. Like he definitely didn't get paid. He did get paid. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is stop listening, stop finding quotes, stop listening to them people, and tell me what you see. If you take Alvin Kamara out of New Orleans, you in trouble. Period. Ain't nobody fearing your offense.
You started saying 30. You started saying 30 years old. These running backs, they're cutting these running backs at the age of 27.
Yes, it. Yeah. Get out of there.
So yeah, all right. So the typical career for running backs is 4 to 6 years, meaning that once players reach the end of their career by the age of 27 or 28.
What about the great?
They ran numbers.
What's the typical? You talking about typical? What about the great? What about the good?
That's an asterisk. So we take our numbers, right, and we doing an average. And so when I'm running a football team, I say, okay, how many carries is Kamara having? Okay, how long can he sustain this? Okay, I'm prepping myself for the future, where I'm not like you don't want to hold on to these players for too long, because that's when you really get into trouble. When you hold on to these players for too long with their contract on the books.
Who is more
so you're valuable? Like, okay, do I need to cut bait? Do I need to cut bait before he falls off the cliff, or and get something back for him, like a couple of picks or a player that I really need?
So you basically saying the Vikings are going to be better without Dalvin Cook? They're going to be better without Dalvin Cook, is what you're saying?
Apparently, Madison been doing better.
He's been there. Madison's been there for a few years. He ain't Dalvin Cook. If he was Dalvin Cook, he'd have done started.
Dalvin Cook would have been gone.
But you see, so answer the question: why did the Vikings feel that they need to cut bait?
Because it's analytics, bro.
They cheat. That's why.
It's analytics. It's analytics.
They ran the numbers. They ran the numbers. That's why. And the
No,
numbers
Okay, they
reason
are
ran the
like that.
numbers 2 years ago when they paid Dalvin Cook too. Why pay him and now
Yo,
you don't
boy,
go?
I'm trying to.
it's analytics. It's analytics.
Y'all,
Listen?
You could have got rid of Dalvin
Listen.
Cook a few years ago before you paid him. What's the
Joel
difference?
Embiid. Use Joel Embiid for example. When he first came into the league, same with Ben Simmons and Blake Griffin. They were injury prone, injured. Okay, the NBA go ahead and pay them because listen. We've seen what they do when they here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we see. Don't know.
So
Hold on,
why
man.
are the
Hold on.
76ers?
Hold on. If you take Joel Embiid off the Philadelphia 76ers, we don't fear the Philadelphia 76ers. Okay? Long as he's there, long as he's able,
What
because
are you winning?
he's getting injured because he's having to, when you're having to carry the load, Christian McCaffrey, when he was in Carolina, he was carrying the load. So the
Mm-hmm.
NBA gets it correct. They reward you for what you do on the basketball court. They even reward you for potential shit you may do down the line.
Yeah,
The
that's the
National
Mm-hmm.
Football
NBA.
League, the National Football League is getting this wrong by saying, I actually seen Eckler produce. I'm not gonna
Yo, you know the difference between
I
the
actually
NBA and the
seen
NFL
Barkley
that
produce.
you know the difference between the NBA and NFL.
It's a
They
player
don't
ran
have
league. It's a player
collisions
run
going
league.
on at night at like the speed of a
People
car.
get hurt in
Going
the
on.
NBA too, Ben.
But no. But do they
No.
have who have
Did
more
you see the
injuries?
video I sent you of Jane Harden eating 19 hamburgers? You seen that? He was in the club sweating. Them they play some dumb shit too. Come on now, man.
I'm just
Stop this.
saying, like y'all know this to be true. Y'all see the facts. Y'all denying the facts.
No, that's
The NFL
anybody.
players, the NFL
That's any
players say,
position, not just
Any
a running back
any sport,
position.
any
but
long term contract is a risk.
I know your
so
kind, though, Ben. I know your kind. I know your kind.
I'm
When you
just
wrong,
You
brother, you don't like to
I'm
give.
not
You don't
wrong.
say,
It's in
you,
the
you act like we
numbers,
trying to
people.
give you act like we trying to give
I'm just
Saquon
trying to
Barkley a
make.
6-year
I just
deal.
want y'all to say yes. They are more inclined to injury.
bro, you are the
Can
Ike
y'all
Turner.
just say that for me? Can y'all say
You
that?
are the
No,
Ike Turner
The
of
no,
numbers
sports
are
analysts.
showing the
no,
running backs are
no,
have more
no.
injuries.
Wait. Let me give you an example. Who gets hit more
This
than a
can't be
running
an
back?
example.
Who gets hit more than a running back?
The linemen,
Thank you.
Bro,
but the linemen are usually more
You
durable.
are the Ike Turner of sports analysts, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm
No,
gonna tell you
but
why.
y'all didn't. But y'all
Listen,
didn't answer my question though.
you gonna find a reason to be right, even when you're wrong. When they asked Ike
How can
why
I
he
be
slept,
wrong when the numbers are
listen,
backing me up?
hold on, listen to this. When they asked Ike why he slapped Tina, cause she walking around mad. That's gonna be a reason to slap the woman. If she walk around like something wrong with her, you're gonna find a reason to be right, even when you're wrong. So you
No,
got three guys on this panel, and if somebody watching this, they would think they picking on Ben. But y'all, I want y'all to listen to what Ben is saying.
right.
Ben says he says it's if I'm in a business, I won't pay the people that are valuable. I'm gonna pay the people I deem that are valuable, even though the person who is
You want me to go back to the
valuable.
analogy I gave you
Who's producing?
last episode?
No, you
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 want to go back
saying
to?
you're saying you're gonna see Saquon Barkley. You never liked Saquon Barkley. You got it out for him.
I don't have nothing against Saquon. I never said I didn't like Saquon.
You don't like
I
Saquon
don't have
Barkley,
no
but we
grudge
had to
against
talk
Saquon.
Saquon up last year to get him in the top 10 because you was like
No, I still
Saquon is
don't
not
believe.
good.
Cause I want to see him do it again.
But
Like you just
He's
when
done
somebody
it.
make three in your face, what you tell them? Do it again. Do it again. That's why I want to see him do it
You act
again.
like this the first year
Okay,
Saquon rushed for 1,000 yards.
you
Yeah,
make everything personal.
but
You
this
make
ain't his first
everything
time
personal,
being
bro.
good.
I'm telling
I
you.
don't
all
Saquon
right,
hit it for
man.
your team
Okay,
one day.
we'll let the fans vote. Look, y'all. I think I already put the poll up about running backs. Do you pay them? I think he came back.
Did you hear what
Do
RC
it. Hey,
said? They listening to what
One-sided
people
to
tell
me.
them on the TV, so they
do
gonna go
the
with the media.
Nah,
Yeah, you ain't
do
gotta
the
so
say
you
what I
calling
Giants?
our
said.
listeners? You calling listeners zombies? So what you doing? You calling our listeners zombies?
Yeah, I
So
What you
is
am. You
saying?
damn
LeBron?
right
Hold
I
on,
am.
watch this, y'all. Watch this. So is LeBron James your GOAT? Is he your GOAT?
Where are you going with this?
Wait, listen what I'm
Just
doing.
answer
Listen
the
what I'm
question.
doing. Answer the question. Is LeBron James your GOAT? Is he a GOAT?
Yeah, well, he's somebody's goat, but he's not my goat.
Is he
Okay,
yours?
listen. So
No,
by numbers, if you go by numbers, if you just go by numbers, if you go by the numbers, the analytics say, if you look at it, he has all the numbers to say he could be the GOAT. But what your eyes tell you? So when you watch players play, elite players play, you saying I'm not gonna reward. He don't deserve it because he don't deserve because they say that position gets hurt or injured. I guarantee you, if you ask Patrick Mahomes if he would want Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, name all them guys,
teammates. That's the businessman. That
it'll make his
looking
life
for our
easier,
best interest,
bro.
The Lions almost lost C.J. Gardner-Johnson from a non-football contact injury, and you talking about paying running backs. Shit happens.
But
it happens.
Not with running back. Not when constantly
happens.
button heads not happen. Not when CTE constantly happens.
But you can go out on the field and your knee can go this way and your leg can go that way from non-contact.
Anybody.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you another sport. Get it right, Ben. Baseball. They pay you off potential. They go ahead and pay their guys. They take care of their guys.
Again,
they guys are never worried about.
If we look,
I'm talking about they pay them.
And then they got how much cap? At the end, the baseball player they have a larger cap.
It depends on your market.
Oh yeah, the market. So
and don't nobody. And you got
NFL. Talk to the people about the cap. Then talk to NFL.
The owners put the cap there, Ben. What are you talking? The owners own the NFL. They put the damn cap there.
You know why? You already know the history of the cap.
No, you know why? Because they don't want to pay no damn body. That's why they put the cap there.
They don't pay nobody, bro.
They
in the MLB,
they don't want people stacking teams.
They'll pay a pitcher $200 million, and then a year later they can have Tommy John be out a year and a half. Like that's
still again. Which sport has most injuries?
You gotta spend the money. You got.
Why do people tell their kids don't play football, play basketball?
Because it looks violent. That's why. Because
because they don't want
you get hurt in soccer, you get hurt in basketball, you get hurt in baseball.
Oh guys, so y'all tripping hard. If I put a poll up tonight, which sports had the most injuries?
Ben, I played football.
We know this football, bro.
Yeah, okay then.
I played football
now. Okay, now we got to work on some other things. RC gave me that nugget. Now we got to work on some other stuff, but we'll do that at a later time because I'm slowly picking at y'all and y'all giving me my nuggets. That's all that is.
In your mind, you getting your nuggets. That's in your mind.
Hey, bro. Tell you something about the chicken nuggets, man. Tell you something about the chicken nuggets you got. They always come back. This the same guy who crowned the Red Rifle, James Winston. Like the way you view.
I'll be hopeful. I'll be hopeful. That's all it is. Like, excuse me for being a good fan and backing my guys up.
Either you're hopeful or you're hateful.
I'm always hopeful. I'm always rooting for guys to succeed.
Not Barkley. Not Barkley. Not LeBron.
When Cam Newton grow up and take the diaper off, then we can talk.
Oh man.
So
he's even a Brock Purdy hater, Mr. Irrelevant.
I never came out and said, "Hey, Brock Purdy." So I don't know where I got that from. What? I never said that. Never said it.
Hey,
so we got the highlight.
You ever heard of habitual liar? Like, dude, listen, you can say it without saying it. Like, you basically don't like players who, like, underdogs. If they short, you don't like them. Like, I'll pick on Kyler Murray, too, but we just be having fun.
Nah, that dude is bad.
Kyler Murray can play football. You don't like short players. You don't like, it's something with you with not being able to see, like, true talented, like, take your heart out of, I guess, when Saquon scored the touchdown and made that long run, you couldn't say, you know what, I'm going to separate my hatred for what he did or separate Cam Newton in my division out of the fact of what kind of player he was.
How am I any different from a scout and a coach? They like certain players and
that's
how they build a team.
You're biased.
I see my eyes and I see what I like and I see what I don't like. That's all that is.
You biased and you vindictive and you like to hold on to shit. Like, if you really dig deep, like how he did Deshaun, long as Deshaun was coming to Cleveland, he was coming to New Orleans, he was for it. As soon as he signed with Cleveland, he did it. Yes,
Deshaun you can't deny that.
He did that. He did that.
Don't deny
Anybody make a bad decision like that? Yeah, he did it. You know what I'm saying? That just proved my point. Like, they just proved it to me. I'm like, dang, they just showed me the evidence right there that you did it.
But he was New Orleans.
I try to give him a benefit. I try to give him benefit. Yeah. I try to give him a benefit of doubt till he did that. And I'm like, dang, bro, he really do make bad decisions.
Yeah.
So, all right, I got the highlight of the day. I found this on Instagram. That's pretty funny.
Bro, I started to send you that video of James Harden. getting them hamburgers. This man.
Hey,
Did y'all see that?
This
Ben,
man is
nasty,
all
bro.
that was Ben in high
people,
school.
bro. Why is this man like this? Wow.
That was Ben in high school.
Why are you like this, man? Why are you like this?
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you what really tripped me out about the video, bro. I cannot help to see how my
man.
dog fall over like a tree, dog. Like he
I
fell
love
over like a
it.
tree. Wow, man. You go, bro, listen, you're gonna have a lot of people at our doorstep, man. You're gonna have little people hitting you up next.
Right. It was a highlight. Somebody posted on social media.
Bro, is that bad? Is that like high school? What are they like?
Oh no, no, it was like a mini
I
league.
told you that's
or
the whole
something.
footage of Ben.
Being in Mount Sailors.
No, shout out to Mount Sailors, the greatest school ever.
Bro, look, man. Where do you be finding this shit at, man? Like, you like,
I just be
like
browsing.
the
I
video
just be
you
on.
found of Cam Newton, I'm like, only Big could have found that. Where did you find this stuff, man?
Man, I just be browsing, man.
Look, it's very entertaining. Can you show it to us one more time for the road? I want to see my guy fall like a tree.
He showed up there like a tree.
That's funny, man. That is funny, bro.
Bro,
Hey, he
it's
went
got to
head
be the
first.
simplest crossover I ever seen in my life that somebody fall from. Like,
He
why?
could go between legs.
He snatched back on.
He got sniped.
Man.
He got sniped.
Like he didn't go between his legs, just stop.
Oh,
Did he make the shot?
Surfing.
that's a good question.
He must brick it. Got it cut. They cut it short.
Hey, that jumper was nice though. He squared up. He got his body squared to the
Yeah.
rim.
Ben, I
Elevated
ain't gonna-
jumper.
See,
Yeah.
that's what they tell you. They're across your feet in basketball.
Ben, that was Ben's huddles. That was his huddle highlight from high school.
No.
Man. You were nice with it, Ben.
Man, this dude crazy,
I was
man.
true. Oh my goodness,
Like these videos
All right,
just come
guys.
to you. They just come to you out of nowhere.
man,
That
dude,
was
I
funny.
laughed like for an hour straight when I found that video. Nah,
bet you
man,
did.
I already seen it like 200 times. And every time I watch, I just bust out laughing. Like I can't stop laughing.
Bro,
All right,
listen.
guys.
Listen, hold on. Gotta look at the video of Jay Hart. Have you seen it? Getwood?
Yeah, I
Send
saw
it to
it.
me.
He had like 4 burgers.
Why is it so sweaty in the club, man? I'm trying to figure
I
out.
mean, he did. Hey, he did
go,
say
man.
things about to get uncomfortable.
Wow.
His boy PJ was with him too. I saw
Jay
him
got his
in the club.
hamburger and disappeared in the night. Like it was like it was like I'm putting it in the refrigerator or something. I'm like, man.
say these for later.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
goodness. All right, guys. We are brought to you by Bet Us. We got your game. NFL season's coming up. College football coming up. So get your money up.
Get signed
Get
up.
it on, put it to the
Get
side.
ready.
Yeah, save up your money, man. Don't bet on baseball.
Come on.
Get your money up. Save for the NFL season in college so you can win a lot of money.
Yeah, man.
We're
Baseball.
gonna
be
put
getting it.
our parlays up. So
Get your
make sure
money.
y'all and don't bet on WNBA either.
Yeah, bro. Why on WNBA they don't give you like on underdog? Why they don't give you like the stats, anything from the game
They don't get none. They lazy.
Lazy.
Straight.
That's discrimination, bro. That's discrimination.
Discrimination at its finest.
We got down
Yeah.
to like the minutes the guys played and everything. With the girls, it's like just guess. It don't even matter.
And it's not hard.
Yeah,
I mean,
you just gotta
I'm quite
guess.
sure they follow the same regiment as the NBA. All you gotta do is
Mhm.
plug the information in and just boom. But
They being lazy. That's all it is.
or sexist.
Yeah, the RC Rhyme letter. Y'all put in the word.
Right, my little shit.
Hey, if Tyler was on here, he would.
Yeah, Tyler. What do you say? What Tyler say? We support women on the pod.
Yeah, that's what he said.
We do.
Hey, that's our motto. We support women on the podcast. So women, tune in to our show because we support y'all.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. All right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in the show. We'll be back Monday with top 10 wide receivers. I think they should go a little bit more smooth. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll be a
No.
whole lot smoother than this past one.
Yeah, I like
It'll go
receivers.
smooth. It'll go
Hey.
smooth.
Huh?
Yeah, because
I'm
Ben
so glad we
values.
ain't got to do top 10 tight ends.
What you say, RC?
I'm so glad we don't have to do top 10 tight ends. That would be hard.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
only top 6. There's only like 6 of them
Top
that
5.
you can say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even worry about them. We do love y'all tight ends out there. Shout out to I don't even know who Saints tight end is. Dang.
Dang, man. You ain't a
That ain't
fan.
Oh,
good.
Morrow from the Raiders.
Morrow. Okay.
So
Foster
shout
Moreau.
out to him. Yeah. All right, guys. Oh yeah. Oh no. Dang, I forgot his name. Johnson. 83.
Yeah. You don't know your tight ends, man.
Man, I can't remember his first name. I'm bad with first names, man. I'm
Juwan?
bad with Juwan Johnson. Juwan, shout out to Juwan Johnson. He's gonna have a big year. You heard it here.
You know his
You
name.
got your toes crossed on that.
I didn't know. Look, I don't know. Look, I'm horrible with first names. I know last names though. All right, guys. We'll be back Monday. We are out of here.
Peace.